Number 49.
Who's 49? Charlie Huff?
Who knows?
Who the heck is
I
that?
don't think anybody wore 49.
Oh, somebody.
Hockey players.
Probably.
What's his name on the Reds? On the Red Wings? Lenny Dykstra? No,
Yeah.
Lenny Dykstra.
Gordie Howe? What are you talking about?
How didn't play for the Red Wings?
What are you talking about?
Gordie
You mean
Howe?
Red Sox? You said Red Wings. That's hockey.
I think
Yeah.
I said Red
the
Wings.
Red Wings, yeah.
Gordie Howe is the most famous Red Wing of all time.
What number do you wear?
Gordie Howe played for.
I have no idea.
Well, he wasn't
For the
49.
Boston Bruins.
Chill out.
I mean, he may have, but he was a Red Wing.
Oh, I know him as a Bruin.
Okay,
Controversy.
yes, you know him.
Controversy.
Shandon Anderson. Best NBA player to wear 49. Shandon Anderson.
Anderson. Where's Shandon Anderson?
Who knows?
He played in Jordan's era.
Utah, right?
This says Knicks in Miami. He might have played for Utah.
49.
Ooh, I just found the Oakland Raiders numbers. I should just only report what my team's players wore.
Golly.
49. Mitchell Kiesling. Apparently, there's only one dude in the NFL Hall of Fame who wore 49.
Yo, check my DMs, fam.
Oh, no, this is retired jerseys.
All right, let's get this one.
Hey.
Hold on. We don't even know who's 49.
There is no 49.
I'm not watching
The
clock today.
49ers. The 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers. The whole franchise.
Yeah, shout out to all the...
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick and the rest of the 49er bunch.
Shout out to the Asians who got imprisoned, the Japanese who got imprisoned in San Francisco searching for gold, the gold rush.
I'm keeping that. Episode 49.
49ers.
George, Ryan, Greg, back in the building. Think this podcast. We're back. It's cracking. Who's 49?
Crack.
Anybody
I
got
told you the
49?
49ers.
All right, well, we're going to keep that.
That's it. It's the 49ers.
That
the whole
voice,
squad.
that voice you did just now to do the intro just sounded like you were faking it. No. I mean, pause
Okay,
and
yeah.
H.
Ooh, I got one.
You know, there's a lot of... You scroll through Instagram, all you just see is faces. How many pictures can people post of their face?
Lots.
That's the whole point of Instagram.
Man.
You know? That's why I don't know why you like it.
Instagram is better than a lot of other things.
I don't think it's better than Twitter.
It's better than Twitter.
Why?
It just is.
That doesn't make any sense.
Twitter is for like the overly opinionated and the angry. Facts.
Yeah. People like George.
And Nike RSVP.
And only RSVP.
What are we talking about today,
RIP.
Simple? Do you know?
Talking about a lot. Yeah. I got some stuff written down, bro. I got some stuff. We talking about Shaq versus the current class of big men. Talk about Sheether. Talk about rich kids and their antics. We got top 10.
You're not selling this, bro.
We got top 10
When is it gonna
shoes
sell
for
this?
summer
Are you gonna restart this,
18.
Okay. You're not selling that, bro. We're not just talking about rich kids.
Rich kids still trapping.
Okay. We're gonna start
Talk about
over.
rich kids on
Can we
YouTube.
Start over. Like, what?
We're talking about rich kids on YouTube.
Not necessarily. We're talking about
Oh.
rich kids in the culture, period.
And then we'll just throw the YouTube kids in there.
I mean, they're
if
part of
if
that.
it comes up. If it comes up.
And what else we talking about?
Shaq.
Competing podcasts.
George want to talk about something else. Oh, we're talking about cause Jordan 4s and how they're great.
NBA trades. Oh, we could talk about that.
Yeah.
What did I tell?
NBA trades?
KD, yeah, NBA trades definitely. And then
KD hurt.
KD and what's the name? What was the other one?
Embiid.
Embiid hurt.
Pickups.
Embiid.
Pickups. I got a Grip of Supreme stuff coming in Friday. And Jordan 12 low playoffs in the mail. Shout out to the plug. You know who you are.
That's it.
Avid listener. Yeah, that's the only pickups I have for the. Oh, I did a trade on Saturday for bread
It sprung to his mind.
for bread V2s,
Before the deadline. And what'd you trade?
Gamma and a Columbia
You mean a legend?
Legend. Yes.
Because I definitely didn't trade no
And I
Columbia.
also picked up because y'all didn't.
Somebody gave you a red V2 for those?
Yeah, y'all slept on them. I picked up the 1996 NBA All-Star Mitchell and Ness shorts.
I didn't sleep on them. Who says I don't got
You
them?
copped?
I'm not telling you.
Dang, I caught with the quickness. That's the greatest NBA short.
No, it's not.
What's the greatest NBA short ever?
That's the greatest NBA All-Star shorts.
That might be the greatest NBA short
No,
ever.
doesn't
That's
even
the
come
most time
close.
anyone's ever said short in that span of time ever.
It's not the greatest NBA shorts. The greatest All-Star game
What's the
shorts.
greatest NBA shorts ever?
The greatest NBA
Bulls black.
Bulls pinstripe black.
All right,
or
pinstripe black, okay.
Orlando Magic blue or
Black,
white.
or-
One of those. Actually,
What about the black
or
one?
blue.
When they came out
All
with
of
those,
them.
when Jordan came back, people lost their minds.
Yeah, but
was
when Mitchell and Ness retros black red pinstripes, I'll cop. But as of right now, all they've done is just the straight black with the Bulls on them.
I do.
That black red pinstripe was only for one season, right? Was that
remember.
only
Was that only the
96,
96?
97?
I have no idea.
And then they went to the all black?
Yeah, they didn't keep the
They only had the
always,
pinstripe
did
one
they?
season, I thought.
I don't remember.
Those short,
I have
those,
no idea.
I will agree with you. That's probably the greatest.
People
pair.
lost their minds when
That's
the
probably the
black
greatest-
jerseys came out.
That's probably the greatest pair of basketball shorts ever to be in. AZ Threads, if you're listening and you got them, look us up.
George, any pickups? Oh, you got some stuff.
Yeah. Two things. Iniki. I'm assuming it's Iniki, and they
That's
didn't call
racist.
it Nike because why would Adidas call a shoe Nike? Iniki.
Somebody will correct us.
Iniki Reds.
Yeah, somebody will say your nut must not be from the coal region.
Yes.
Yes.
He must not be from Germany.
Anthracite. Iniki's. No. Iniki Reds Boost. I thought about
What are you
getting
gonna
the
do with
blue
those?
and the gray. I mean, hopefully
You don't
put them
like
on my
those?
feet.
How many times you wore Bushwitz?
They're too big.
How many times would you have wore Bushwitz if they fit you?
I just found them yesterday.
Yeah, but see, well,
It's like the same shoe.
These ones are a little better.
It's
though.
a pure boost, so I don't know. I kind of feel like you should wear those more because it's a pure boost. It has to be as comfortable as Y3. It has to be the same thing.
Comfort no longer matters to me
I
when it
need
comes to boots.
Y3s.
They just matter. They're just comfortable now. They used to be like the main feature. Now it's like they're comfortable. Period. What do they look like? The shoe doesn't look that good. Like it's round toe and that tongue has that high tongue.
Yeah.
That them. I don't care for
It's
that.
just ugly. That's an ugly.
Well, I
shoe.
mean, you knew that going
ugly.
into it.
Yeah, but it was one of those like
but it was like
impulse buying everything
Yeah.
at that period. It was like, oh crap.
it had boost.
Oh, all right.
It was like
It
during
was
like
cheap
the
too.
boost
It was
hype.
$97. So
Yeah.
And stands under retail on the Iniki
Me
Boost.
Adidas.
And then Stan Smith Boost today under retail.
What?
you just
Which
buying
one?
Everything.
Which color?
And you said you
The
hate Stan.
green
OG.
white?
You smoking?
white green?
Say it again.
You said you hate Stan Smiths.
You smoking rocks.
You did
No,
say
you
that.
smoking rocks.
Stan Smiths or Stan Smith Boost?
You said Stan Smith boots were
What does
gay.
it matter?
You said
One
both
has
were gay.
Boost and one doesn't.
You said they were both gay.
What are you guys talking about?
When
I
I
had the white
first-
and gold one, and I told you it was one of the best shoes I've ever
Right.
seen.
And when you
And
bought
then you
those,
gave it to Cuddy.
when you bought those, I
No,
said
I sold it.
No, when you bought those, I said you said you hate Stan Smiths. Why would you keep?
No, that's not true.
We
I
had
said
a
I like.
discussion.
I said I like Lavers better. That's what it is.
Said
If you go-
lavers are better.
yeah,
They're not.
well, it's debatable. I mean,
No.
if they come out with a Laver with boost, I'll be copping that one too.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will because it's the heaviest sole in history.
They'll make
the
sure
regular
the booster.
shoe,
Why are you burping in the mic,
My bird was rowdy.
man?
but
Jesus.
under retail on
Stinks in
both
here.
of them. I mean, I don't mind. I'm happy with brand new releases under retail. You ain't getting that nowhere else.
Where'd you get 'em at?
Aniki's sold out on Adidas.
Where'd you get them at?
They came on with these already.
You gonna
today?
sort your site?
No, I can't tell people.
All right.
Well, I mean, the Stan Smiths I got on Adidas website because they allowed you to use
Why you
20%
can't
off
tell
coupon.
That reminds me, those
Girl, I can't tell.
We're
no?
not about that. That's not what
He'll tell us
we
later.
tell. We're about the
No,
culture.
there's a lot of
Hey.
12 size 12 people out there.
Hey,
I
y'all
ain't
see
telling
that?
nobody, no.
Y'all see that mystery blue NMD is 20% off. You get it for 104.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked at that. They released the reds and the blues today, and then you could use the coupon. They normally don't do that with NMDs and Ultra Boosts.
I had them in cart and debated it, and then
mystery
I
blues and
just it's like
It's
a
a new
navy
color that
blue
came out.
NMD.
You
It's actually kinda
wouldn't
dope.
like them. They're not the PK ones. They suck. But
not interested.
for under
Pickups-
retail, it just makes people go crazy.
$100.
Pickups for me, absolutely nothing. Still, for our listeners who might not know, I'm not buying another sneaker until June 1st. That was my New Year's resolution, and I'm not buying any Jordans for the year 2017, except Royal ones because those are legendary. Did clean my closet out though, organized it, found a lot of shoes, found a lot of nonsense. And a lot
Okay,
of bad
so
cops.
hold on a second. Well, oh yeah, we definitely need to talk about that because you were texting us about that all week.
Bad cops.
Let me go back. If you buy a second Jordan in 2017, what is your punishment? Because we should be able to get to make fun of you or do something. You should have to stick to that.
I'm sticking to it.
Simple.
And buying
Thoughts?
doubles of Royal ones don't count.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying.
You ain't, first of all, you have trouble getting one, so you ain't buying doubles.
You ain't even get one bread. You talking about Royal?
But how do y'all know I don't already got one on lock?
You
Who
might
you got it
because
from?
you did buy top threes early, but hey,
Yes, you yes.
If you did you pay the money already? Because if you did, then you already blew it.
No, I didn't pay yet.
You ain't got it unlocked then.
Because actually, top 3 is actually ain't a
And
bad.
if you do got it on lock and you didn't tell us, then that's another foul movement
that's a
right
foul
there.
move.
Maybe. What is that?
That's your car?
No.
I mean, I don't think people can hear that on the show. It's just we hear.
We can hear it in the mic.
But I don't think that's what it is. Go like that and you can hear it.
Nah, we can hear it.
Anyways,
It's gone
all
now.
right. We're getting off
Hold
track.
on. So what?
But cost
so what's the
wars?
repercussions?
Nothing.
Come on, man. It doesn't work like that. If you say stuff, you got to stick to it. Huh?
Well, you know.
I give you credit so far for the
Nothing.
thing through June.
Because y'all have thrown some stuff out there in the thread that
Nah,
I
that's not
almost
true.
bought. No, there's stuff out there.
Yeah.
King Push, those joints for under retail.
King push on. That's 3 things I bought in the retail. I'm kind of proud about
I
that.
You
coulda-
might have bought some stuff and not told us.
Stan Smith boots I would have bought. Boots I would have bought. Man, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a liar.
I'm kind of upset that like
Stan Smith boots I would buy because I have Stan Smiths. I found 4 pairs of Stan Smiths yesterday.
it would be nice to be in a state that doesn't have sales tax because all them websites where you
Hey,
use
you're
it-
live on the sneak disc. What's up?
Turn
You
your
gotta put it
phone
on
up.
speaker.
You're our first caller on the Sneak Disc live podcast.
All right. What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about how George buys all these gay boosts.
Yeah, George is on the Adidas gay bandwagon.
Yeah, he bought Stan Smith boosts today.
The views
Why?
of Ryan and Napier are not the views of the Sneak Disc podcast.
And he bought, what else you buy?
Iniki red Iniki boost.
Red Aniki boosts.
Oh, well, we were just talking about those. I told you I like those.
Fire.
Which one's that?
Dang, the
You don't
truth
even know
comes
what it
out.
is.
You wanted,
Well, I wanted it.
you wanted the blue one.
Oh, no. I hate those now. I think they suck now.
The truth comes out.
I like the red one.
Both fire.
I
Nah.
don't think you can knock anyone's sneaker purchases. You buy some of the dumbest shit.
Hey,
I buy great stuff.
You buy trash.
How many pairs of Victor Cruzes do you own?
Those aren't trash.
Those are not trash.
Very underrated.
And
I need
like
to sell
14
the blue one I
pairs.
have. I'm never gonna wear it.
That's 14 too many.
You have 14 pairs of cruises?
Well, let's see, 8.
He probably has 8. He probably has 8
10.
haystacks.
I have 11 pairs of Victor Cruises.
Dear God. All right, we need to get going with this.
All right, I'll call you back.
All right, later.
What's coming out this week?
Second official. call
Ooh,
to
there's a
Sneak
lot of
Disc.
stuff coming out this week.
Not really.
Yes, there is.
Not
I
really.
knew like a second ago, and then I
Obsidian
and then I
Blue
lost it.
15s.
Oh, those kind of suck.
Kind of. Air Max 1 Red OGs.
Air Max
Anniversary.
Ones, Blue OGs.
I don't think it's this weekend.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
week. It's next weekend.
No, it's this weekend.
I think in
Saturday.
like in,
Reds
on,
this week.
in Europe it is, but not
Look on the
Nike.
sneaker app.
Maybe.
me
But
see.
Reds.
Kith.
NMD
Kith,
Naked.
Kith Naked NMD.
You know what's funny is the lookbook thing is all geared towards women, which Naked is a women's store, but I wonder what the size run's going to be. That's weird.
It's gotta be. I mean, the Naked also uses men.
Yeah, but the other shoes that Naked does aren't though. I mean, maybe it's just because it's an Adidas thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird because it was all. If you read the lookbook thing from Kith, it was all geared towards women.
Paul George. One of those new color. Paul George are actually fire too. Shout out to the homie A Miles.
I can't
Air
believe
Max.
those sold
Air
out.
Max Reds
And we said
come
they would
out.
sell out.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yes, we did.
I mean, they sold out online. I guess
we
I
said,
should.
we
I
said
should fix
yeah,
my
in
statement.
stores.
They're
They probably still
they're
there.
set.
But we said the first colorway of Paul George's, they'll sell out, and then not a single one after that. Facts.
Flyknit Air Max ones come out tomorrow. Those Flyknit Racer Goddess, the all white,
Yeah, they dope.
those are kind of fire.
They all right.
Yeah, but
Those
we,
come out-
but
oh,
we
those
agree
come-
though that it's
They're
not
way-
worth
they're too much
that
money.
Not worth 150. No. Okay, so the Reds come out. Oh, you're right, George. 316 on the Reds, and the Blues come out. I thought the Blue. Where's the blue ones?
Bang
at?
bang.
The
The shoe that both of y'all should be copping, and I might cop it even though I don't want to, is the
Oh no!
I'm
sorry.
copping all the Air Max ones.
Air
too.
Max
Not
One.
this year,
Air Max
but-
One OG Red White comes out 3/4.
I mean, I'm copping this year,
That's
but not
Saturday
this year.
morning.
All right.
Yeah. See, I said that.
And the blue
out, bro.
and the blue comes out
26. Right?
3/11. So
Oh,
the
11?
blue comes out next week. What the hell was I
The
just looking at that comes out?
One
16th?
shoe. We'll talk about this later.
ASU
On my list.
ASU James Harden boost drop.
Yes. Okay.
They do.
Wait, whoa, what's the difference between
ASU.
the Air Max 1 Ultra
Sucks.
2.0? Oh, this one is
it's
the
a
one
new
with
shoe.
the branding, with the Air Max Day. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I want the OG.
Well,
This one
no.
sucks.
If you look at the model, it's different. The shape is different. There's something's different about the shoe as well.
That's the one that comes out on the 6th.
That 2.0 one sucks.
Yeah, the 2.1 sucks.
The materials
So-
are different. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The shoe y'all should be buying, and I'm gonna have to tell Hannah to take my wallet away. The Air Max 90 Ultra 2.0 flying it.
You buying a lot of stuff, bro. You know, week to week. 1 week you're complaining, and then 1 week you're copping everything.
No, I'm still selling stuff though. That's the thing. I sold 4 things recently.
Like what?
Well, the last shoe that I had at Pound for Pound sold.
What was that?
Jordan 1. What's the AJKO?
Oh,
So that sold.
well, it's sold.
And then what? All right. That sold. I sold the shrimp PK NMDs.
The heck is that?
The one that was like orange. The one that dude tried to sell you at sneaker show
Oh,
at
okay.
at what you call it?
Right.
Phoenix Suns Palace. What's that called? That one sold.
Coliseum
What else did I sell?
fairgrounds.
Sold 2 other things. So I just bought 2 shoes I wanted. I need those. I mean, all right, need is the wrong word. I wanted those Inikis and the Stan Smith Boost. I mean, so those will definitely not be getting sold. But other stuff that I bought that's just kind of whack, it's getting sold.
Man, went paintballing this week. Forgot, bruh. All the shoes trash. Revis's trashed. White Ultra Boost trash. Paintball was fun, but it's definitely the practice grounds for school shooters. Facts, okay. One cat there had a laser, all right, and he had an air pack. He had an air pack on his back that went a wire straight to the gun, so he didn't run out of air. And what was funny was he had like a limp, but when he was in the battlefield, he didn't have a limp anymore. This is a true story. I was like, oh,
None
man.
of our listeners believe your stories because it's so wild. Man.
Dude, no joke. I'm there with my family. Shout out to my family, my in-laws. We're there, and the kid had a vest like Call of Duty Warfare, and he had ammo. He had an air tube straight to the gun, and he was like this. I mean, I know they can't see me, but he was walking like this. He was like limping, and I said, "Oh, he ain't got nothing. You know, he's handicapped."
And then he
So
said, bow, 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 bow.
facts. All right, we get in there. I mean, his paintball paint was going at way over the limit that it's supposed to in there. Because you're supposed to shoot
Yes,
only
they had a
266
speed
feet per
limit.
second. They do. So if you got a custom gun, they measure the speed on it.
That's way too technical.
Bruh, homeboy had a laser. He said it cost about, I think, $600. He was high.
Yeah, he's a moron. Huh?
Bruh, he was shooting nothing but actual fire. I had ran out of ammo.
If you
I started
spend that
picking up-
much-
I started
if you-
picking up ammo off the ground that didn't break. I was dusting it off.
Hey, you're throwing it at people?
Bruh, no, I'll put it in the gun.
If
I heard
you
you got-
spend that much money in paintball, you better go paintballing twice a week at least.
I heard you got shot by a teammate.
Oh my gosh, my nephew. Shout out to my nephew, Trey Dollars, man. Shot me right in the butt. And I was
You're
so
shouting out
heated.
someone who shot you?
You gotta lay on the ground?
Bro, I threw the gun on the ground. I was so heated. Anyways, clean out the closet. Found a bunch of bad cops. Found a bunch of things. Dude,
Such
you know
as?
how many Reebok DMX Run 10s I own?
Oh, I bet you own probably 7, 8 of them.
Oh, you're not even close.
More? How many did you buy?
14.
Oh my God.
When was the last
Don't say
time
nothing
you
to
wore
simple
one?
ever
Yeah.
again.
I shout out to the homie Jay in China. I said 7 or 8. I looked in there, found like 7 more.
Rocio's going to listen to this.
She was watching me clean it up. Closet is clean. Jordan 1s, Jordan 6s, stacked.
That's not something to
It
be
looks
proud
nice.
of, bro.
All the Air Maxes, stacked.
Fine.
Jordan 1. Be proud
Closet
of.
is,
If I
closet
shatter
is
backboard in
flawless right now. Dude, you know I'd be forgetting I got reverse shatter backboards? That's a lot of stuff
I
in
mean,
there.
you left them in the car for like 2 weeks.
Dude, I found...
and then you lost them with your wallet.
I found 3 report cards from high school hidden in shoe boxes. I found all my iceberg sneakers. I found a few things, man. So much stuff in there I found. Some dunks I forgot I had. A bunch of nonsense. But
I forget about shit all the time.
anyways, yeah, you got about 6,000 pairs. What's first topic? You want to talk NBA trades first?
Yeah, let's talk trades.
NBA first?
PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker to lead it off.
Man, drown
PJ Tucker's a
yourself.
Toronto Raptor.
Yes, altering, league-altering
He's
trade.
wearing Rising Suns on it. Might be one of the most pivotal trades ever NBA deadline history. NBA trade deadline history.
Pivotal. All right. And you know what's funny?
Pivotal in the
You're
sneaker
the one
community.
that's making fun of it, but I'm going to be the one that gets the heat for it. I haven't even said one word, but let's get this clear. All right. I said that PJ Tucker could shine on a team that doesn't need him as a leader or anything like that.
As an offense.
The Suns needed PJ Tucker. First of all, PJ Tucker, if you're in the sneaker community and you don't know who PJ Tucker is, slap your teeth one by one. Facts, all right? He's huge in the sneaker community, all right? Always on Soul Collector.
And he's a
on
good
that.
person, even though he snubbed you for a high five.
No, he gave me a high five. He didn't want to at first, it looked like, but he still did. And I said PJ Tucker's a good person.
He's a good dude.
When we were at Heat of Soul Summit, and Devin Booker, I said he might be a jerk. All right,
he's a
some of the stuff he was saying,
jerk.
I don't think
He
I
a
care for
jerk.
him. Yes, thank you. I don't know if I care for Devin Booker. All right, as young as he is, for some of the stuff that he was saying, but PJ Tucker signed everybody's autographs, took pictures with every single person, and looked at all the best looking women. That's true story, facts. Now.
Damn, his wife might be listening. Chill out, man.
She ain't listening to us, but these are facts. So, PJ Tucker go in there, fine. That's good. They need him. They could use him.
Well, all right. I didn't know that. Has Sullinger played yet? Does he play? I thought he was
They cut
good when
him.
he was with
They
Boston.
cut him.
Oh, they did? I didn't even know he was.
They cut him.
I didn't know he left Boston, number one.
Yeah, I
Secondly, I didn't know he was part of the PJ Tucker trade.
Yeah, Suns cut him. They got 2 second-round picks for him. So
Who else got traded? Oh, well, obviously Boogie. We didn't talk about that last week.
That's the biggest trade.
That's the biggest trade, but he was suspended
Sacramento.
today or yesterday.
Sacramento got
God.
about 50 cents on the dollar.
I don't know, man.
that's about all he's worth right
They
now.
haven't won a single game yet with him. Not saying that they're not.
Well,
you know.
what's funny is I saw somebody that tweeted afterwards. He went from a team that was 10 games out of the playoff race to a team that was 12 games out of the playoff race. I thought that was kind of funny or something like that.
It's just, I don't know. He kind of looks awkward out there. I doubt he stays there, signs with them. I mean,
He
maybe
just
he
always look like he don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's always angry, man. And Alvin Gentry's not a good enough coach to handle.
Alvin
somebody
Gentry's
like
a good
him.
coach.
Alvin Gentry's a good assistant coach.
Has
He's
Mike,
had 2 winning seasons out of 14 years of head coaching in the NBA.
has Mike Scott played yet? Did they cut him too? The Suns?
I don't even know
I
who
thought
that
he
is.
was good when he was with Atlanta.
Oh, you talking about all them emoji tattoos?
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
no, he had like a couple good games, and then he got noticed for emoji tattoos. He wasn't that good.
I thought he was good in Atlanta. I remember reading
He
something
was
about
like one of them cats that like you get a big dunk at him and like wow, 10 rebounds out of nowhere.
him. Well,
He'd be
Atlanta was
like,
good when he was there, though.
Well,
Yo.
they had other players that were
Ah,
better.
yes, thank you.
Spoiler alert, my list is kind of whacked today, I think.
What else happened?
How many times
trades
has
wise?
Tyler Ennis been traded in his career? He's been in the league about like 3 years, 4 years. He's
Yeah,
been
he's
traded
done.
17 times already.
Bro.
The Bulls trade.
Oh, they traded Gibson and McDermott to Thunder. That helps the Thunder. I think that
For
helps
us.
under the basket presence.
2018 second round pick.
And there's one thing
And
that
a-
Gibson's good at is actually like when he gets the ball
Packing
under
his
the
bags.
hoop, he can put the ball back in the hoop when he's under the hoop. Adams
He played
on
good
Thunder.
defense.
Adams if he stays healthy, he got bad ankles. When
Oh,
Adams,
Steven Adams?
when Adams is under the hoop, he can't put the ball back in the hoop for some reason.
Cameron Payne, I guess, is someone the Bulls have high hopes on, but Anthony Morrow is someone the Bulls should have signed about 6 years ago, not in 2017. He used to be able to do
Cameron
things when he
Payne
could
is
shoot.
whack, man.
Oh, it might be.
He's
I remember
weird.
in college he was at a small school. I think Murray State or something. He was balling.
I thought he was at North Carolina.
No.
Murray State? Oh.
Who else got traded?
Somebody else.
It really wasn't that big.
wasn't
Roy
that
Hibbert
traded.
got traded and didn't get no pub. I remember a couple years ago, Roy Hibbert, I talked about one of
He
the best
was
centers
one
in
of
the
the
league.
best, but
And then he got shook by somebody. Somebody fucked his wife. He got all messed up.
Dang!
no, I think something
Right?
like that did
I
happen.
think Paul George banged his wife,
Yeah,
and then
it
he
was
like got
something
all
like
he
that.
got all sad and stuff, and then he just never rebounded.
Oh,
Pause.
how do you marry
Pun intended.
somebody like that?
I don't know.
Like, how does that happen? It's like when Tony Parker was messing with like Brett Barry's wife or something like that, or one
Or
of them.
Amari
married.
Stoudemire and Steve Nash's wife. Like,
That wasn't Stoudemire. I thought it was Jason Richardson
Oh, Nerlens Noel got traded.
oh no.
to the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Jason Richardson. Oh dang, he was lit too.
He was borderline lit.
He was a lit dunker.
I think I was watching SportsCenter the other day, and I realized that I really enjoy NBA highlights, but I
bet you
don't
do.
enjoy NBA games.
That's
I
true.
just watch the highlights, and that's it. That's enough.
I'll tell you who had the best highlights. Kirk Heinrich. Rest in peace.
All right.
He was one of the
That
greatest players
spin,
of all
that
time.
spin pass travel was fire. That was one of the best moves in history.
Katie Hurt
Katie hurt.
matter.
Terrible. Of course it does.
Fuck no, it don't matter. He ain't
It
shit.
matters.
He ain't shit.
Man, please.
They got
How
Matt
long are
Barnes.
you gonna hate Golden State?
They got
for?
Matt Barnes now.
How long are you gonna hate
Matt
Golden
Barnes,
State for?
OG.
Matt Barnes is strictly out there to fight, all right, and enforce.
Yeah, he's like the hockey
He just
enforcer
got traded out there so to be closer to Jason Kidd's
and
house.
make like 30% of your wide open 3-pointers.
Matt Barnes like officially becomes the defender of like the best player on the team. Somebody gets in Curry's face, he comes out of nowhere. He's done that for every single team he's been on. Somebody would get in Blake Griffin's face, here comes Barnes. Somebody would get in Nash face or somebody's face, here comes Barnes. Like out of nowhere.
He's a thug.
And he's good at it, you know, but he ain't no Kevin Durant.
Speaking of Matt Barnes, like there's another big
But
signing.
the Warriors could be done though, for a
Warriors could be
fact.
done.
Because
No, if
he'll
he
be
comes back for the playoffs, then they're good.
yeah, okay, if he comes in for the playoffs, the problem is that they restructured the dynamic of the team to put him on there.
Yeah.
So it's not even like, oh, it's just the same team without Kevin Durant. Like, there's no
but they
Bogut, there's
still
no
have-
Barnes, there's
I
no
know.
like.
Yeah, but what? I mean, they're
But they still have
what are they?
three superstars.
Harrison Barnes.
50 something and 9. Like
You're
it's
right.
not like there's
Oh, no, no.
Still have
playoff
superstars.
spots
No,
already clinched.
I'm talking about in the playoffs. If he,
He's
doesn't
gonna
come
He'll
back.
probably be back for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So another big
He better.
signing, Cleveland Cavaliers picked up Darren
Darren
Williams, and possibly I don't think Bogut signed
Big
yet.
signing.
It's a big signing considering they didn't have a backup point guard.
He's a trash can though now.
Well, no, this season he's been playing pretty good. A lot better than he has in the last few years. He's better.
coming off the bench to like
Back up Kyrie.
He's not expected to do major things, but he can handle the rock while Kyrie's
I
on
think
the bench.
Bogut is more important if they get Bogut than Darren Williams. I think.
So if Warriors at full strength versus Cavs with those two signings, who's winning an NBA Finals matchup?
I think it goes to
Well,
7.
before those two guys got there, it's not even close. The Warriors, they played them twice and smashed them. Oh no, wait, one was the last second shot on Christmas or whatever, right?
think
Then
the
the other
Cavs
time
won.
they killed them.
I think the one time in
I thought the Cavs
They only
won the
played
game,
twice.
too.
They're in two different
in
conferences. so-
Golden State
On
they got
Christmas-
mocked, and then in Cleveland,
Yeah, they
Cleveland
made
won
the
I think,
last second shot on Kyrie's 3 or something.
something.
No, I think Golden State wins that series easily because the teams, the
Easily. I
teams
think
are.
they go to 6 or 7.
No, I'm not. I'm saying before those changes happen, we'll have to see how good those two players are on that team before. I mean, at least before I know anything.
And Kevin Love right now is hurt, so he'll be back probably around playoffs or something like that. Embiid hurt again. Fine.
Ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't say fine. You were talking about Greek Freak the other day. Embiid might have a better future than him if he can stay healthy.
Dang, top
yeah,
10 players all time.
But Embiid is
Embiid is putting up numbers right now that's like historic. Now, granted, he's the third-year rookie. He's not his
Right.
true rookie year, but still, he's putting up numbers that's historical for the number of minutes he played. Like, the efficiency he's putting up is no one's matched that.
but his future isn't brighter than Giannis, whatever his name is. I could talk about Naba. It ain't brighter. It ain't brighter than his.
I mean, I don't know. If you're talking about injury factor, then
Yeah,
yes, you're
it's
right.
not
But
at
if you're
all.
talking about just like skill level, no. Embiid's out there hitting like 40% of his threes.
But
Embiid's 7 feet
but he
tall.
could also be in the top 10 ever too. They both could get in eventually.
Okay, let's not be ridiculous. All right.
So
That's what
7
we tried to warn you about last week when you said that, or 2 weeks ago.
So
Yeah, and literally, you must look at the comments on YouTube and other things. People are like, "What is George talking about?"
yeah, he's
You
are
said
like-
top 10 players of all time.
Could be. I said he has the potential. What are you talking
Smoking
about?
rocks,
How does
man.
he not have the potential? What are you talking about? I didn't think Kobe was going to be a top 10 player of all time when he got drafted.
I mean, no one did. He went like 16th or 17th.
14 to the Hornets.
They got traded. Draft day. They made a shoe
Roddy
after it.
Divac.
They made a shoe for it.
Yes, one of the worst trades in history.
But they didn't know. He was a kid. I hate
little
when
guy.
But I'm saying.
Yes, Antetokounmpo or whatever the hell
He
his
has
name is
potential.
probably went in the second round, or maybe he was undrafted free agent. Who knows?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was first round. I think it was top 10. Honestly, I think. I don't know. Anyways.
So speaking of 7-footers, what about Shaq picking on all the current big men in the NBA?
Well, okay. Well, let's set this, okay? Because this is kind of.
What's
This is
up?
why this is kind of for you, okay?
This is for me.
So
What's for me?
obviously JaVale McGee, Shaq got their little battle. Obviously because of Shaq and the Fool. Always, I mean, he's a moron. I mean, just plainly put it.
Shaquille O'Neal.
No. JaVale McGee. Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal is also a moron.
I don't. It depends on what you.
Shaquille
feel
O'Neal
is
Giannis
right.
went
also
15th in that
moron.
draft. That's not top 10.
Okay, thanks. Well,
If Charles Barkley thinks you're a moron, I think you're a moron.
okay, but Barkley can be a moron too.
Barkley is not a moron. Barkley's a good person.
Okay, so
Barkley
And a
is
top
a
10 best-
supreme
And
moron.
top 10 best players of all
all right.
time.
He's a supreme
so
moron. Period.
is Shaq
Shout out
picking
Charles
on JaVale McGee? bullying.
Yeah.
He's bullying him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's like, I don't think, he's cyberbullying him. He's media bullying him.
Okay. Now, I was actually hoping you said that because you've actually bullied a few people out of our sneaker group. Shout out to ASU. Facts.
I bully people in the sneaker group.
That's cyber.
I don't bully them. I make fun of them.
You're a mean person.
Okay.
I don't bully them. I troll them.
Now, we
keep changing it every time.
It's not bullying. It's trolling.
All right, so in the sneaker community, we make fun of people all the time, all right? And people, when we first started the podcast, literally people would say, oh, you guys are just 3 haters. Y'all just make fun of people, sneak dissing, y'all this, y'all that. Facts. Now, we do talk a lot of junk up here, and we talk a lot of junk in sneaker group. We talk a lot of junk.
I don't care.
We talk a lot of junk, period.
Yo, the beers just hit me. I'm kind of drunk.
Now, do you feel, now like, even when we first started the
Shaq.
first episode,
I hate Shaq.
the first episode of the podcast, and I had posted when they put those.
Listen,
pictures
hold on
up-
a second. The
Wait, wait, wait.
NBA is corny in general from as far as those former players who all played in that same era and now are back doing color commentary and whatnot. They're all corny. Shaq's corny, Chris Webber's corny, Reggie
Shaq
Miller's
is
corny.
alright.
Charles
you say
Barkley's
Charles
corny.
Barkley.
They're
No.
all corny.
No, they're not.
What are you talking about?
No, they're not.
There's not a single one of them that you like.
Chris Webber.
I like
isn't
all
bad.
of them,
Chris
except-
Webber.
No, you don't. You literally used to go on Twitter and just make fun of
Reggie
TNT
Miller.
and ESPN and whoever else.
Reggie Miller
love
sucks.
TNT.
Yes, terrible and corny.
Reggie Miller sucks.
no.
Chris Webber's not bad.
Yes,
Are
he
you insane?
is. They're all terrible and corny. What, Jalen Rose? What are you saying?
Can I say this? Chris Webber and Jalen Rose are who I hate. Everybody else, I'm fine.
Why do you
with.
hate-
What do you?
you
hate?
Oh my
You like
God,
Reggie
you're a
Miller?
weirdo, dude.
I like
You're
TNT.
literally a weirdo.
Who
like-
doesn't like TNT?
You like listening to
Reggie Miller is terrible.
Reggie Miller
Oh no,
is the
he's
worst
terrible
ever.
at color commentating.
And corny.
I'm talking about the TNT show. Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, them. That's why. I like.
Okay, that's
I don't
fine.
care about.
You can like
anybody else.
that.
Yes, but that's their job is to be corny. Like they have a corny show. Like yuck it up.
No, but they're actually funny.
But Reggie sucks at everything he
They're
does.
Ernie is
Funny.
funny making fun of them, and it makes it a better atmosphere.
No, Barkley is funny.
Okay,
Hilarious.
that's because he's wacko. If you
Hilarious.
sat with those,
Shaq and Barkley going at it are fun.
Jeff Van Gundy is the
I'm-
best
I'm
fucking
not.
commentator
Jeff
ever.
Van Gundy's
period.
great.
End of discussion.
Mark Jackson is.
Mark Jackson is. Mark Jackson's salty because the Warriors are good and he's not their coach. He is
isn't-
salty.
He has to be, but he isn't acted like it.
He's got undertones. Anytime the Warriors are brought up, he gets a little.
TNT's Inside the NBA is one of the best sports shows on TV. It is. It's hilarious.
whack.
All right. What?
he's whack.
Bruh, come on. Man.
I literally on Thursday nights go to TNT halftime just to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, but Barkley is on there. Like if Jordan was on there, I'd probably watch it too. You're not telling me nothing.
Okay.
Barkley's greater than.
All right. Back to the topic. Back to the
Barkley
topic.
is better than Jordan.
You crazy if you think them cats ain't corny. They're all corny. That whole generation is
It's
corny.
hilarious. All right. Maybe talking about people and making fun of people, that stuff is hilarious. Literally right up our alley. All right. Reggie Miller actually
None of those
commentating
people
basketball.
are funny. None of them are
you
funny.
talking- You must ain't watched in a very long time. Barkley
You
talking
think
about
Kenny
making
Smith is a funny person and
I'm
like
talking about Barkley and Shaq. Kenny Smith and Ernie Johnson are literally like the buffers for their nonsense. Like,
except Kenny Smith's not a funny person at all. Ernie is actually a funny person. He has
Okay.
like the rim shot jokes at the end that like brings it all together.
when Barkley is when making fun of the Suns or making fun of San Antonio or OKC or tears, all right. And then when Kenny Smith keeps egging him on to
Oh
make
my
fun of
God.
stuff,
Kenny and Barkley
bruh,
have great dynamic.
is literally tears. Okay, when he sits there and he was acting like he was eating the churros and he was like,
Or what? No,
Bruh.
the time he was talking about the Phoenix
Corn, the
Stadium.
Suns.
The time
was
he's talking about, and Kenny was just like,
you ain't
"What about the
watching it by
nachos?"
years.
Kenny said, "What about
Every
the
single
nachos?"
one of those people is bad at their job.
It's like
every single one of them.
It's like Greg and I, how we have great dynamic, and then like you're like Shaquille O'Neal.
Like Gary Payton, awful.
Who are these people aren't on here? I don't care about them.
because he
They're
does
all
Area
NBA
21
analysts.
Because he does Area 21 with Kevin Garnett.
I've never seen Gary Payton do an
He's
NBA
with-
game.
he- no, he
What are you
does
talking
like,
about? On
they like-
NBA
they do
Channel,
that
he works for NBA Channel and does
I
games
don't
with
care
them
about
and
the
studio stuff.
NBA channel.
So you're not
Nothing.
hold on a second.
This
You're
is what
not
I'm
talking about no one who does analysis of basketball. You're just talking
No.
about that studio show.
I'm
That's
talking about them.
That's not the NBA. That's them being on a comedy show being corny. That has nothing to do with basketball.
But I'm talking about Shaq. Shaq and the Fool is on TNT inside the NBA.
But then you're talking about him having some beef with McGee.
Yeah,
Yes,
on
but-
started by shacking a fool.
But I'm just talking
On
about they're on
TNT,
the show. You
Thursday
started talking about how
nights.
whack the show. I don't care about the show topic. That's not the topic. The topic is Shaq and the Fool during Inside the NBA. Him always making fun of JaVale McGee because JaVale McGee is always doing something ridiculous in a game on the thing. Is it now? And then I correlated it to us people trying to say that we bully sometimes, and the fact that Simple has actually
Trolled.
bullied people completely off of the internet.
Trolled. Trolled.
I'm not saying their names.
Trolled people.
But there are two people that you went in on.
Trolled.
Facts. Never came back to the one. Never came back. You didn't
Yes, they
troll.
deleted their whole internet.
One never came back to the group.
They don't even.
What are you talking
They don't
about?
have Wi-Fi anymore.
The person that said they were designing cleats for whoever
that
never
might have
came
been. I
back.
think that might have been different.
People don't.
Whoa, why is that different?
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that used to be in there all day long commenting, do whatever, that don't go in there no more.
People
It's
know who
like-
that
No.
Chill out.
But those people were regular until he went
Don
in.
knows who that
on
is.
them. I don't
What I'm
care if-
saying is,
everybody knows who
I
they
don't
are. And
think that's
here,
my point. Is I don't think that's the reason why people don't. There's a lot of people that don't go in there anymore
no.
because it's
Those
we don't
two,
really go in there
Those
anymore.
two didn't because of that. I know for a fact one of them didn't come back because somebody else told me that like after.
Oh well, if
he
you
was-
heard something from someone, then start the story with that.
Yeah, but the person that said they were going to design cleats for Cespedes was in there regularly until they got into that argument about that and never came back. Never came back one time until he got tagged by somebody else and then he told Simple, "Don't you ever effing tag me ever again." Cold hard facts. Is that a fact? Fact. The other person was posting pictures from a trip, went in on him. They never came back fully.
I thought that
ever.
was someone else who.
It was
made
someone
fun of
else.
him.
Well, yeah, but it started with someone else started it, and then he went wild with it.
That actually,
These are true
those weren't even
stories.
Then there's actually 3.
There's other ones. Now, I've been a jerk to plenty of people in the group. I have never moved anybody out of it. All right, that's actual bullying. Now, I don't care. All right,
I was trolling them.
okay, that's not.
It was
trolling.
playful banter.
No, it wasn't.
He said
It's not
that's
playful banter.
actual
No, this is the
bullying.
thing. It's not playful banter when that person isn't witty enough to defend themselves. It's trolling if you're trolling me or George, because we troll each other all day in a thread. We make fun of each other all day. If somebody can't defend themselves and they're actually making phone calls to other actually making phone calls to other people asking why
is he
is Ryan
doing this
treating
to
me
me?
like that? That's a bullying. Now, when we first started the podcast, I had posted the picture when SneakerCon comes to every city, they post on-feed pics. I posted it in a sneaker group, a Reebok group. I thought like it was funny. Cats were calling me a bad father because I was making fun of people how they wear their sneakers. Granted, everybody makes fun of how Kanye looks, how other people look, dress, wear. Celebrities dress, celebrities do this every single time, everywhere. So, is Shaq bullying JaVale McGee, or is this just having fun?
I think
And
it's,
JaVale McGee is a win because his
I
mom
think
came to his
Shaq
defense.
is having fun in the same way that I have.
Wait. Do you get the sense that JaVale McGee is not like a creative enough person in his head to like
He's
say
not
funny stuff?
He's not.
Oh, I mean,
Because every time they talk-
I guess I just assumed since he's that goofy, he like could say funny stuff.
They're like, you didn't see all the tweets and all that stuff?
Nah.
Oh, he's like, keep my nuts out of your mouth, you're a coon, all that type of stuff. And that's not witty stuff, because Shaq can go back and forth like that. Like, you have to have especially if you're making $1 million a year. Now, like I said, we make fun of how people wear their sneakers, how their socks look, how they clothes look. And this is not to say we wear our stuff the best or we're the best dressed or anything like that. Is it fine to even bully in the sneaker community? Because
there's a lot of stuff to bully in the sneaker community because the sneaker community is so like broad and has so many different walks of life in it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to make fun of in the sneaker community. Like, I mean, it's easy. Like people wearing Nike socks with Adidas shoes. I mean, people that never bought Adidas before and then now it's all they wear. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things to bully in the sneaker community.
is it okay?
I mean, define
Or is it just fun?
Your definition of okay. I mean, is it like I don't say anything about anybody that I wouldn't say to them through a DM or to their face.
Yeah, but that's after the fact. You would never DM them. You would put it up there publicly. You wouldn't DM them
Oh yeah,
first.
I'd but like publicly is I'm saying it to them. I tag them in it.
On Instagram, you notice people wear stuff they can't wear in sneaker groups, and this is more of like fun. All right, like I don't care, I'm not bullying anybody on how to wear their stuff or how to wear it, but if you wear it whack, if you put yourself out there and put your picture on there, you're setting yourself up for that. Like that's
Truth.
just nothing to do about it.
Yeah.
But I had got into it with some guy, and he must listen to the podcast. I don't even know who it is, and I don't want to disrespect him if he listens every week. But he posted a picture.
Thank you for listening.
The one that I sent you, where he posted a picture of something, and then he put thoughts, like he wanted everyone's thoughts on it. And I said those are trash cans or something. Got super mad at me.
What were they?
I don't remember. I sent the
You're a
screenshot
bad
to you
person.
guys,
You're a bad person.
and I said,
It was like recently?
"Oh, I think it was something recent." I said those suck. And then he was like, "Oh, but you're the guy who said Space Jams wouldn't sell out. Try again." Like,
Suck my dick,
like,
Greg.
he said something crazy. But anyways, I don't know. I just thought it was funny at the fact that, I think JaVale McGee is a klutz and a wimp. If your mom has to come on there and be like, leave my son alone, and the Warriors call TNT to complain about it. And who else called TNT? Or was it just the Warriors? I think it was the Warriors or JaVale McGee's mom or something.
I mean, it's
like your mom coming up to your school like you're being picked on.
The problem is that like the two guys that Shaq's made his like center of attention to clown on are like the two biggest pussies ever. Dwight Howard is a fucking pussy too, and Shaq's been picking on him for years. He's the biggest crybaby.
Brandon Knight's kind of in that goofy list too. He's like a Shaq to the Fool Hall of Famer.
Brandon Knight is irrelevant. Brandon Knight, we couldn't trade Brandon Knight for free.
Trade him for free. Put him outside with a sign on the curb.
He's on the curb. If anybody wants him, just come pick him up.
What else you talking about today? So
We're talking about
rich kids?
Rich kids still trapping.
Awesome. So that's okay.
So does it, like, if you're just a rich fucking person that can just walk in a Flight Club and buy whatever you want, and it's of no, like...
Well, let's talk about who we're talking about. Not necessarily who we're
talking about.
Okay, wait. Okay, we're
You got
not
specific names?
We're not being haters.
We're not being haters.
We're not. I don't want anybody to think like
we're sneak dissing.
we're hating on people. This is pretty.
I mean, I
out
think
there.
we're always hating.
We're
That's
sneak
just-
dissing.
I
That's
don't know
just
if
me.
you can be hating. Is it hating? Okay,
It's a question.
Okay, let's go like this. Okay, so the thing that we talked about today.
I mean, I would prefer to be much wealthier than I am, if that's what you're asking me.
But
So-
see, that doesn't qualify.
Well, let me
I'm
ask
not
you this,
talking
like-
about that. I'm
Like,
talking
if
about
you took your mom's credit card, walked in a Flight Club, and bought a pair of mags, every Yeezy, and then,
Oh,
like,
yeah, you
and then-
can't stunt. for
and
that
then
stuff.
vlogged
Yeah,
about
no,
it. It was
no,
like,
no.
oh, hey, what's up, man? My name's George, and like I just bought these 4 pairs of mags, and like I just also got
Yeah, it's
every
ridiculous.
Yeezy Boost for over retail, and I'm gonna wear them all, and I'm doing
Yeezy Boost.
Okay,
and I'm
let's-
doing
okay.
and I'm doing a giveaway
Let's
at
go.
530,000 likes on this page, and like, bro, hit me up.
Okay,
like,
let's
if you want some
go.
Crep Protect, if
Let's
you want some
go.
Crep Protect, I'll give it away for free.
all right. Let's set it up. Okay,
Let's set it up.
there's plenty of people in the sneaker community, and these are public figures, so it's not bad.
Crep Protect, by the way. Fuck you, Crep Protect, for fucking not sponsoring us and sponsoring fucking people that are shittier than us.
Look at his face.
So fuck you. Continue.
Are you done?
Continue.
You might want to write the time down on that.
I'm leaving it. I don't give a damn.
So continue.
So
Yeah, fuck
The
you.
look
Crep
on your
Protect.
face didn't say you leaving it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, well, you gonna change your mind when you get home, like you always do.
No, I'm
Fuck
not.
Crep Protect
I'm
and their
not.
fucking bike riding bitch that fucking does kickflips and whatever the fuck he does.
Dang.
Fuck you guys.
Okay, well, just to be clear,
Rejuvenator for life.
anyways,
Unless you want to pay us. If you want to pay us, go to call.
anyway, I
You
mean,
might want to write the time down.
I gotta write the time down, man.
Damn! You're going to take me out again? You going to censor me again?
I don't want to. I'm not fine. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right.
Might as well let me talk about the vloggers.
Well, can you let me set this up?
Set it up.
All right. We're getting out of control in here. All right, let's set this
I'm not doing anything.
All right. Okay, chill. Set this up. All right.
All right.
Chill.
Like this.
All right?
Put his hands out.
Public
Children.
figures.
All right.
Public figures we're talking about. We're talking about cats like, what's his name? Money Kicks?
Yes.
Money Kicks. We're talking about vloggers like Just Win. We're talking about, what's homeboy name that's like next door to
Linder or something.
Linder. And we're talking about maybe Booming Kicks, man. What's his name? Benjamin
You
Kicks?
just said that. You already said he was the first one you said.
No, I said Money
No, he
Kicks.
said, he said,
Okay,
Dubai
now,
man.
This is the what we want to talk about. Do they have a place in the sneaker culture to have such a following? These are individuals who I think possibly get paid to go places. All right, the sneaker events. They fly across the country to sneaker events. They have the biggest following ever. If you're a rich kid, do you have a place in the culture and should have a following like you do?
Yeah, you're saying if someone is well, not them themselves, if their parents are independently wealthy and then they're stunting like they did something to get the shoes, is that what you're saying? I mean, in general, on Instagram, the whole thing of you have money so you can get shoes and you think you're better than someone is a problem in general.
In general.
People who think they're cool because they have money and can, or just think they're cool because they can buy shoes and other people can't buy shoes is ridiculous. It's a freaking shoe. It's a shoe.
Wait, well,
if you think you're cooler than someone else because you can get a shoe because you can
pay for it.
$1,500 is nothing to you, then that's ridiculous.
Like, let me tell you something. We all have careers. We all have jobs. We all make good livings for ourselves. And I still take pride in getting the best, absolute 100% best deal I can get on anything. Shout out to my swoosh plugs. Shout out to winning raffles. Like, I still sit at my fucking computer and try to get Yeezys because I want them for retail. I don't want to pay $600 for a pair of sneakers.
I don't think it's bad that they have the ability to do that. That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what I said.
My point is, somebody like a Money Kicks shouldn't have a following because of that.
Because they have the money to do whatever they want.
Right. Because any of them could be
But
like...
that's the society we live in. Look at the fucking Kardashians. Look at people are obsessed with like the fucking lifestyle of doing nothing and having everything. Like, that's what people are obsessed with these days.
I mean, I guess that's like...
That's life.
Well, I guess that's like the women who are obsessed with the Kardashians and the guys that are obsessed with cats like them.
Yeah.
And somebody asked me and they said, like, well, what about... Because it was you. We talked about Fat Joe and them before. I'm not talking about, like, Fat Joe and all of them. I appreciate them.
I'm not either. They weren't. I assume, I don't know everything about Fat Joe growing up, but I assume he's from the Bronx or the slums or whatever and made his money later on.
That's
once
he
made a skill.
I feel that...
I'm talking about people who are born rich.
But I mean, if you're Big Sean and you fly to Dubai to hang out with a fucking 12-year-old...
I'm sure he got paid, though. He got paid, though. He has to have gotten paid.
Well, I don't think any of these people are going there just for that.
No, they're not.
Now,
They're going to, like, perform.
maybe Silento did because he spent a unnatural amount of time at that farm or whatever.
He got paid to perform and stuff there.
Maybe he did. But Mariah Carey is not going to Dubai to hang out with Money Kicks.
No,
like,
she's
they they were doing a show there, and then they were like...
You think he hit? Real talk. You think he hit?
I hope not. I'm just gonna say I hope not.
There's no rules there.
Not even putting that out there.
It's like the jungle. There's no rules there. You can do whatever you want. You can fuck anybody.
I'm assuming they were doing a show and then someone was like, "Oh, meet this super rich family that has their own zoo in their backyard," and then he just happened to be there.
No, he flies. He flies people out.
Nah, I don't think so.
No,
I don't buy that.
He does.
Well, he doesn't do anything because he doesn't have any money. His parents have money.
Okay,
we'll come look at Ligers.
If you got like, what's them cats' name? Crew. If you got them cats out there, I'm sure he flew them out there.
I'm sure he probably.
Oh yeah, the apartment they stayed in was his own thing.
Right, I'm sure he
owned it.
And
Money
flew them out there.
Yes, but they're not celebrities though. They're like.
People?
People know them on Insta. Like, they have a following on Instagram. They have 100,000 followers.
So if Money
they're not
Kicks,
celebrities.
But he's paying Big Sean to come out there and perform and do stuff.
None of those people are going to Dubai to just see him.
George
They're
Martin.
doing shows there in general.
No, they're not just there and then like we're going to go see them. Not all of them. Some of these people.
If you think
get
Mariah
paid.
Carey literally would go to Dubai just to see him, you're crazy.
No, I said Mariah Carey got paid to go do that.
What do you? I mean, do you think that they have like some unlimited fund to pay all these celebrities to go?
Yes, his dad is like the fucking king of the
What are you
world.
freaking talking about?
Listen,
You seen
if
these people?
Money Kicks fucking called you,
King of the world. Right?
George Martin, if Money Kicks fucking
I'm
called
not a
you,
celebrity. Of course, I'm
and he
taking the
was
money.
like- and he was like, "I'll fucking pay you. I'll just fly you out. You can stay in my fucking bedroom
Yes.
with me in a twin bed.
No,
but
no,
you need to fucking,
absolutely
But you
nothing.
need to fucking kiss the ring,
No.
Okay.
and you have to suck up to him.
right.
No.
Are
and you have to
okay?
be his fucking.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Are
He
you
said
all
earlier.
right?
He's
You
drunk.
wildin'
I'm
out.
drunk. Yeah.
He said earlier.
Maria, I'm
They
drunk.
get paid.
Mariah Carey is not going to Dubai just to do that. She's doing a show. She's got to be there for some other reason.
You
You're
must have
smoking
never
rocks,
heard these
huh?
people talk. Like people get flown out there to do stuff specifically for that. They pay like Drake, Future, and them like, oh yeah, we'll give you like all this insane amount of money to come out
yes.
there and just do a show for like a 16-year-old birthday party. These are cold hard facts.
Yes, it happens
All
in
right?
everything. They pay Tiger Woods to
There-
go to the
Mariah
tournament in
Carey,
Dubai,
she
$2 million.
probably got,
but he
like-
has to go to the tournament. He's not going to someone's house with a zoo. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying
Tiger's going to that
That's
tournament
part
for $2
of
million,
them paying,
and then maybe they pay.
That's part of them paying her to come.
Well, who's them then? Who?
I bet they paid her
It
to
can't
come.
just be his family.
I mean, look, bro. Them cats have animals, tigers, and bears and stuff. Now, these are rich people, all right?
They are. You're right.
Like,
but
they're-
Dubai
it's
also.
not like, it's not
Dubai
like,
is very
I'm out there, let's go
westernized. You know
see
what I
them.
mean? Like people are going there to do shows because they have fans there. That's what. That's those.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
So-
she did the same performance she did on New Year's.
But okay. Either way, those cats shouldn't be part of the leaders of the culture, all right, of the sneaker community. Period. All right.
I hope no one thinks they're a leader. I mean, if they do,
Bro,
then-
people, you send us stuff that people say to the Boost God, all right? He's officially a leader of the sneaker
He has
community.
a cult. He has a cult.
Facts.
He has a cult.
Money Kicks, Booming Kicks, all them kicks, everybody
They're-
are official leaders and
That's
worshipped
facts.
idols
Worship.
of the sneaker community.
idols.
by a small portion of the community. Yeah, you're right.
Well, if you're talking about hundreds of thousands of followers and you
They
look
don't
at the
have
comments,
hundreds of thousands though.
what? I mean,
Which ones are you
45,000.
talking about?
Fine, Booming Money Kicks. He's like 45,000 followers, I think.
Yeah.
All right. You
probably has
look
more
at
than
the.
that.
I think it's way more than that. You
Probably
look
has
at
over
the
100K.
comments. I'm such a fan. What the heck are you
I'll
a
suck your
fan
dick.
of? Like, what are you a fan of? Like, you're talking about a 14-year-old kid that goes, yeah, I got kicks.
Oh, that's racist as fuck, bro.
What? He has braces. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you put the
But these are facts.
Boston accent on.
You
it,
look
though.
at the comments.
It's embarrassing. We've talked about this. It's embarrassing for people to act like that.
heard that.
Beyond embarrassing.
Trejo.
People that sit there and respond. People that
Throwing his
sit
friend
there,
under the bus.
People that sit there and respond to Boost God.
Yes, it's
with all that
embarrassing.
nonsense is nonsense. They've officially made him.
But I don't think they're leaders of anything. Now
he
now
is a leader of the
Okay.
sneaker community. Facts now. That's made by the people.
How many people out there don't even like Boost or don't? I mean, there's a Boost is a small portion of what you're talking about with sneakers.
Rich Mike doesn't like Boost.
There you go. So
Mike
he
Rich.
probably doesn't like his followers.
But Mike Rich not liking Boost, I feel is a geographical thing. That's just an Atlanta southern
Okay,
thing.
it doesn't matter. The point is, you're saying he's a leader of the sneaker community. Maybe with Boost, he's a leader, but he has his follower count on YouTube is 70,000. That's not like
Would you be shocked?
Casey Neistat has 5 million subscribers. I
Would
mean,
you
it's
be
completely
shocked
different level.
if
I don't know
Boost
why he
God
has so many.
if Boost God was sitting in a complex round circle to talk about sneakers? Would you be shocked? I wouldn't,
I wouldn't.
because I'm talking about dubbed by the public.
Well,
as
he was
something.
talking about going on that one podcast, and actually, he should be on this podcast, not that one, because that one's whack.
He won't be on this podcast because you guys butt heads.
Yeah, my 25
The
boosts.
Boost
is
snob
nowhere
and the
near
Boost
his
gods.
250.
Can they
boosts or whatever it is.
coexist?
But anyways, that other show is, well, what might be interesting is the other show he's going on is like cats who are from our era that worship Jordans and old stuff and whatnot, and he is literally only
What's the other podcast called?
Boost. I don't even know. It's the dude who used to work for Finish Line. He used to do like a live Facebook thing, and now apparently it's a podcast. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? But anyways, you're right about the followers. It's embarrassing how some of those people act. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're...
Are you saying that Sneak Disc followers don't worship us?
What are you talking about? Are you drunk?
Hey. Sneak This followers.
No, again,
I hope they don't.
No child.
Don't ever worship this podcast.
No child.
Just listen every week. Now.
Well, I mean, worship enough to give us a lot of money, and then we can shower ourselves.
Worship us with your money.
I don't want the followers' money.
I'm not talking about the followers' money. I'm talking about corporate money. Give me corporate money.
Okay. Kids, 14 years old, shouldn't have such shouldn't have such a place in the sneaker community.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
They shouldn't. You shouldn't be able to buy anything you want and act like.
That's what I said.
And look at me.
You're somebody.
Okay. Period. That's
If you can afford to buy shoes and pay $2,500 for a zebra, and then you put it on camera like, "Hey, I got zebras and you don't," and you were born rich,
Then go
that's
fuck yourself.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You're not special for that.
the guy who sent us an email, shout out to him, I'm not gonna say his name, put it best. They're actual false idols. That's exactly what they are. They are worshipped. People worship the Boost God. All right, worship him.
I just don't like to call. I don't know. I have a hard time saying any of them are idols, even though false idol is a negative thing. None of those people are important
Not to
me.
us.
Not to us.
Yes,
Other
I
people.
understand what you're saying, but just saying the word idol, like none of those people
Okay.
are important to me at all.
Okay,
None of them.
okay, but
now, do I watch videos on YouTube? Yeah, because I like being entertained. Sometimes it's
Okay.
better than watching a TV show. But I don't watch that show and like immediately, oh my God, comment on it or like it or go do what they're doing. No, I don't do none of that.
But
I don't even have a
people-
YouTube account.
Other people do.
But people.
I understand that. That's what we're saying. It's absolutely ridiculous for someone to act like that and send some of those things to these people like, oh my God, you guys are the best. This, that. I don't remember what that one thing was that I sent you. I mean, I've sent a lot of things, obviously, where the people are worshiping the whoever they are. It's ridiculous.
People stand in line to have them sign their Yeezys and
absolutely
Jordans.
ridiculous.
All right.
Like, if somebody asked me to sign their Jordan, my signature on the fucking Jordan would devalue it.
That's the problem I have too, is the fact that they're signing sneakers of actual people who are doing something. You can never sign, a regular person should not be able to sign the sneaker of the greatest basketball player of all time.
Of all time.
Period.
Speaking of which, did you ever send that beater out?
No, because he hasn't given it to me yet.
Oh, man. Beater man, if you're listening.
Beater alert.
Beater alert. It's coming.
Yeah.
Well, I'll sign it for you. Sneak this official beater.
I don't write on it. He said he's going to do an unboxing. He said he's going to do an unboxing on his
We all
video.
have to sign it.
I'm not going to sign that.
There's a Sneak This beater. We got to sign it and send him a headshot of all of us.
You got to remind me in the morning or like the night before.
I
Not
actually remind you in the morning. And you were like, I still forgot.
Ay, caramba.
I wrote you at 6 in the morning, and you was like,
Ay,
I
caramba.
still forgot. Anyways.
Blah.
text me at night so I can put it in the bag.
Anyways, but no, we're not hating. I'm not.
In general, like I said, in general, if you have the means to get something
You just
that
have
other
the
people
means.
don't, you're not special. And the fact that people online or whatever in any facet think that you are special because your parents are rich and you have the means to get something is ridiculous.
Because
That's a problem in general. It's not only shoes; it's anything.
I don't
Those
care.
rich kids that have the like Instagrams where they have like what's the one where they have like boats and helicopters and cars and shit.
My
Like, they're
Instagram?
no, the kids. Like there's an Instagram that's like Russians rich kids and like Americans rich kids, and they like compete back and forth or something like
fuck
that.
that
Oh, I haven't seen
And all
that.
they do is like yachts and helicopters. Like who can do the most opulent shit? Like it's just completely stupid.
Because I don't care when other people's like regular people, you get a Yeezy.
If
and
you
post it
earned
or
your
something
money,
like that.
if your dad built a business from the ground up and is doing stupid shit on Instagram, by all means. But if you're born rich and you literally have done nothing to get to where you're at, why?
Like you shouldn't. Like I'm saying, I don't.
You're not
feel-
special, sorry.
I don't feel. I mean, you might be special to yourself or whatever.
And to your parents.
You're not
maybe.
special for the
but
reasons
you're
we're
not-
saying.
Yeah,
is what
you're
I'm-
not special for the sneaker community.
And
You're not special for being able to buy shit when you have money. What else do you do with money? I mean,
Because
you buy-
because
that's how
they
you
could
buy shit.
actually be that with anything. They could buy cars. They could do whatever they want
Yeah.
with some of the money that they have. So like the fact that they're doing it with sneakers right now is fine, and they're more than welcome to be a part of the community. They just shouldn't be so revered and like worse. I mean, these cats are like doing stuff like if I could get to 150 likes, I'm looking and they're like 130, and I'm like, what the heck? Who the heck is doing this? It's insane to me. Now back to like celebrities. We said it about celebrities when we talked about celebrities buying stuff. I'm glad a Fat Joe is a part of the sneaker community and wears sneakers and things like that, and Mark Wahlberg and all them. I don't like when people like them try to like find a place in it, like cement themselves in a sneaker shop. They want this, they want that. Like, that's to me is insane. I don't need a Fat Joe sneaker shop. I don't need a DJ Khaled sneaker shop. I don't need that, because now you're pushing out the regular people who have sneaker shops. I need you to do a collab every once in a while with Jordan. That's what I need you to do. To Mark Wahlberg, Fat Joe, all of them. I don't need them to find a place and move out people from the culture.
How about cause?
Yeah, but everyone who's like that is there. They get one. Well, maybe it's human nature, but anyone who gets a little piece of success wants more success. That's really what it is.
But like in the sneaker community, like it's crazy. It's like you're successful in what you do, and we're glad that you are a part of this. You don't need to have like a sneaker shop. Like it's just not, to me. I feel like it's just insane, because now you have the option to sell Jordans from day one and stuff because of who you are and the money you might spend to do so. You're pushing out the smaller people in the culture who are trying to work themselves up. I don't like that.
Is this an anti-celebrity take from Gregory?
It's not anti-celebrity. I'm not anti-celebrity.
This sounds like
you
some
worship
Trump
celebrities.
supporter
That's
type
what I'm
shit.
saying.
You say what?
You worship celebrities. That's what I'm saying. Now
I don't worship celebrities.
do.
Like who?
What do you mean, like who?
Migos?
You see me? I don't worship these people.
YG?
Anytime we make fun of people, you always have their back. Like the Kardashians and Kanye and Scott Disick and all those people, I used to make fun of them all the time. And you're like, nah,
YG?
the people cool in my book.
You wanted
I like
James
Scott
Harden's
Disick.
because YG wore him.
What that got to do with bashing
Worship.
celebrities? Worship. I don't worship any celebrity.
You have a Scott Disick poster in your office.
Scott Disick is the man, all right, and I don't have a poster. Okay? All right, Kardashians, I don't care about them. Like, I'm not gonna bash about who making money doing stuff. How they started out is insane, but they actually legitimately have businesses now. Like, they legitimate stuff now. All right, how they got it is insane. All right. Anybody else? I don't worship any celebrity. None of them. I don't care
You
about
worship
them.
false
This
idols.
is your first anti-celebrity take on the Sneak Diss.
I have never been pro-celebrity for anything. We did a show about how Fat Joe is bad for the culture. All right. Facts. He was hanging out with money kicks. Instead of grown men hanging out with a 13-year-old kid.
Yeah, but I don't think
buying sneakers. All right.
he's not like to
worship-
the level of celebrity that some of those other people.
You
are.
worship Anthony Anderson.
Like we wouldn't even be talking about Fat Joe if he hadn't done that. You know what I mean? He was like on the back burner of the back burner.
I like Fat Joe music.
Yeah, everyone does. Terror Squad's been doing it, but that's irrelevant in this conversation.
You worship Anthony Anderson.
To say Anthony Anderson's a great. What are you talking about?
Model your whole life after him.
I think he took Molly. I think it's a Molly and
I actually wish I could model my life after Anthony Anderson.
Every time I watch Blackish, all I think about is you. Pause.
What else? What I was saying. I don't care for those people. Personally, myself.
Well,
I'm not thinking of you.
To me, it's the culture in general of people, again, who are rich and thinking they're cooler because they're rich. And not, I don't mean people who made their wealth. I'm talking about people who were given their wealth.
They weren't even given; they just take it from their parents.
Or that. Yeah, same shit.
Top 10.
Is that where we're at?
I think so. I mean, what else
I
are
feel
we
like we
going
have
to talk
something
about?
else to talk about.
I mean, we were going to talk about Sheether, but do we really need to?
Nah, I don't care. I mean,
Nicki Minaj got fucking taken.
yeah, but it doesn't mean nothing.
No, I mean,
Like Remy Ma bodied Nicki Minaj means nothing because Remy Ma's not going to be performing at the Grammy. She's not going to be performing at MTV Awards. None of that stuff. That's Nicki Minaj is going to forever do that.
I did see something funny, though, since you brought that up. Somebody on Twitter, after Trump's speech, they said the Democrats should have let Remy Ma respond. That shit had me in tears.
And no one has ever said. I mean, Remy Ma's hands down a better rapper than Nicki Minaj, but it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
There's a million rappers out there better than Drake, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it goes back to what you're talking about. There's probably someone who's not rich who has better content than
I
Money
gotta pee
Kicks
again.
or whoever.
Oh, yeah.
Who's not worshipped. Same
This
thing.
podcast.
Oh, there you go.
And
Us.
we're not.
It's all about perception. I mean, it's perception in general in this world. I mean, that's everything.
I guess I've never. That's not even like the goal for this podcast for me. Is the goal of the podcast? Everybody listen, take some out of it, listen to our opinions, and I would love to somebody to pay us and sponsor us. I would, but I don't ever want anybody to think that we think we're better. I mean, we're better than other sneaker podcasts, but I don't want them to think that we think we're special or anything like that. They think.
How anyone could just be like, let's go talk on radio, and then all of a sudden we're cooler because we talk on radio. No, it's ridiculous to have that thought. Like, yes, content matters. Our content might be better than your content, but if I'm not going to feel better about myself because I was like, hey, I can go record my voice on tape and I'm cooler now than I was before I recorded my voice on tape. No, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel that even watching a lot of the content that is provided by these kids and videos, they're absolutely nothing. And I think that's why they gain the followings that they do, because obviously I think these people that follow them and listen to them, they're not listening or following us anyways. These are other kids, most likely. I mean, their age demographic of people that probably watch them is probably like 7 to 16. All right. So listening to us, to them, is way past their attention span. So they have to watch. That's fact. Like, they have to watch another kid be like, yo, just bought the biggest NMD, most pairs I've ever bought in my life. And they can watch that for 12 minutes and go about their day and comment and say, yo, you're the best. Yo, you get all the heat. Man, bro, good looking out. Like, these cats actually get messages like, yo, don't let anybody hate on you, bro.
Oh,
You're
that's
doing
the
your
worst.
thing.
That's the worst part.
Those are the absolute worst. And Simple has done that a few times.
What I do?
He's guilty.
Send those messages like, don't let anybody hate on you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Facts.
Only to Ronnie Fog.
Right. I just, and maybe.
Let me tell you something.
And maybe it's not them. It's them for just.
If I go to a sneaker store and I hold a rare shoe in my hand and I put it next to my face and I do this, I know nobody can see my face, and I make a thumbnail picture, and my vlog is called "Holding One of the Rarest Sneakers Ever in Sneaker History" that I don't even fucking own. You're corny as fuck. Go fucking get a fucking rope, hang it from your ceiling, jump off a fucking chair.
All right. Well, what was that?
Don't censor me.
Yeah, no, I think
10.
that yeah, I just think it's insane. I think everybody in the culture community, and you know what's funny? A lot of these people that you go look at their pages that they're like liking this and saying these comments, they don't even got sneakers on their pages and stuff. That's what I find weird too. It's not like they're sneaker collectors. And I think the people that listen to us are obviously between 21 and 40, 50, whatever. I don't know how old they are, but I don't know.
You want to talk about the vlogger
insane.
that bailed on us? You want to talk about that? Or you want to talk about that?
I mean, I don't even care that he bailed on us.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that I don't like seeing him so often for not really doing anything.
Let me tell you somebody who's vlog, and I know I said this last week, but I honestly go on YouTube and look up Mike Rich's videos because his videos, not only are they entertaining, but they're not like, he's not like, oh, look what I got that you don't. Like, he's like a real cat. Like, he's a real cat with a real job that gives his opinion of sneakers that he loves. He buys shit that he loves, and he reviews shit that he loves, not shit that, like, he think is hype. And I appreciate that.
I mean, I prefer to watch his
over anybody's.
Now, everybody else is entertained. I've only ever seen one or two of, what's his name? Omar? I've only ever seen one or two of his. They make no sense. They're not worth the attention
I
that
bought
he
this
gets.
shoe in my hand because of Rich Mike's vlog, or Mike Rich's vlogs.
But I'm not being a hater on it. Please, get your money, do what you do, become bigger. That's the thing. I just don't understand the allure of it. I don't. It's not providing any opinion that holds a lot of worth. There's no worth in the opinion. But anyways, I guess we can get off of that. I mean, we've said what we had to say. And if you want to take it as hate, take it as hate. If you want to say we're dissing,
most of the stuff I said was pure hatred.
I don't give a shite.
Well, you're drunk. But Gregory, you're a hater, but that's all right.
What?
We're all haters.
I guess we are haters. Doesn't matter to me. I'm not a hater.
I think you're a hater. We're all haters.
I'm not a hater.
We created a show specifically to hate on people. So I mean, that's the best part.
Oh, that is not why we created this show.
That's what we do.
It's what we do,
don't
but it
hate
wasn't
on
the purpose.
everybody.
I mean,
We've never hated on anybody.
well, you're right.
We've hated on people.
But here, let me say this. So, we don't. I'm not like I wouldn't expect anyone to stop what they're doing because I say you suck at what you're doing. If you're making money that way, continue. You're on
Obviously.
your grind.
Do your thing.
But I'm still gonna make fun of people who do corny shit. That's the bottom line. I'm sorry.
And we make fun of everybody who do corny stuff. All right. I don't want anybody to think we're hating on these kids.
I think 6 is only
I have a
look right
problem
and
with
like
rich
9.5
kids.
and lower. If you wear bigger than a 9.5,
sixes.
gigantic. But these
They're not that bad.
All-Star 6s.
Oh, we're holding All-Star 6s in our hand.
these I think the way the leather looks makes it better than
looks good.
what it does on video. It doesn't on video.
They look
does
better in
right.
hand.
Yeah.
On videos, they look awful.
Well,
Photos
watch Mike Rich's video review of these.
in hand,
They
they
look
look better. Is there anything else?
These have 3M on
I
them
feel
too.
like we
Did
had
you see
something
the
else we were
3M?
talking about.
Just
top 10.
Adidas buying an island for anybody run the 40-yard dash.
what? We never talked about that. Was in the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, what did they say? Adidas will buy an
Yeah,
island for the
if you
person?
break the 40 record by Chris Johnson, they'll buy you an island. Last year was $1 million.
This is the NFL Combine.
Yes.
Chris Johnson ran a 3.
What did he run?
A 3? No, 4.24.
4.24.
What did Dion run?
It was faster, but they didn't have that electronic timing then. Supposedly it was faster. So was Randy Moss.
I mean, why can't they just give him an Adidas contract? Like, why?
can't you
I
just
think.
buy
Well,
them
I
Yeezys?
think they are.
Send them Yeezys.
if you like, because the whole point behind
Give
it
'em a
is to
vlog.
get people to sign with Adidas.
You know what?
They make you wear
Right.
the Adidas cleats. Like that's the whole point behind
You
it.
know
So I think
what's-
they are.
You know what's funny is I think the generation that we're in now, if they said we'll give you an island or we'll give you every time our Yeezy release, we'll send you. I bet they take Yeezys.
I'll take the Yeezys.
I bet they would. I wouldn't know what to do with an island myself. If they said, you know what, from
Is it just an island? They're gonna build on it.
Depends what island.
They're gonna build it
Yeah,
out?
it depends what
Pause?
island it is.
I don't know. I
need to
thought it
know
was
the
just
details
I
first.
thought it was like Castaway. I thought it was like Tom Hanks.
Yes.
You always assume the worst.
Here's an island with a coconut tree and a cave.
That's what I thought it was.
and a
What are they
and a
gonna
wrecked
give you?
plane.
And you have a raft.
A wrecked
and we'll
FedEx
give you
plane.
3 rafts.
Man, y'all talking like they're gonna give them Puerto Rico or something. Like they ain't giving Barbados.
No, I'm not. I just said I need to know what it is first before I
Man,
decide
it's
what's
gonna
better.
be a bare island. All right.
Wow.
How do you know this? Just
What are
making
they
stuff
gonna
up.
give away? They're gonna give away a peninsula. Like, what are they gonna give away?
Who knows? It sounds ridiculous by
We're
itself.
gonna give you the Gulf of Mexico.
I bet it's gonna be something in Dubai. They'll find something in Dubai that's like in the middle of something. I'm sure Money Kicks is already
Subletted from
there.
Money Kicks Dad, yeah.
Yeah, Money Kicks is already there swimming. He probably swimming with a dolphin and a
That he owns. And an orca.
and whatever that thing was on Jurassic World that jumped up the water. He got one of them too.
I definitely don't want to see
What was
one
that?
of those.
Paleodon? What was that?
I don't know what that thing was. I watched that movie 3 times this weekend.
He must have HBO on all weekend.
I did, man. Cortez is super into dinosaurs right now. So, top 10 sneakers that we feel are
Best for summer.
best for
18.
summers for us. All right. Who wants to
I
go
got some new
first?
stuff. I'll do my bottom 5.
You got no honorable mentions?
Oh no, this list.
He said he
There
struggled.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of shoes that I wear for the summer. Actually, I have one honorable mention: Gelite 5, because it would have made my list except for the fact that I wore one last week and they fucking suck.
Which ones you wear?
They don't
The
suck.
mints that I won from you.
Eat my shorts.
He had to rub it in. Pause.
Yeah, I always put them on, and then I'm like, ugh, I gotta take them off.
Suck.
No,
yeah.
you don't.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah, they
I
suck.
guess I don't. I don't.
They suck.
Ultra
I
Boost,
don't.
Ultra Boost is more comfortable. Like
No.
I don't care about them
It's
being
not
that
even about the
comfortable.
comfort.
Quit saying that
They
to
look
me.
shitty on. Like
I'm talking about how they look on my feet.
No, they don't.
yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
They look
smoking
stupid.
rocks
They look
if you
wider.
think
They look wide.
They
now.
look like fucking marshmallows
They do.
wrapped around my foot. Like,
I put them on and I'm
they're fucking
like,
terrible.
dang it! I take them off and throw on like a NMD, Ultra
yeah.
Boost, or
Gelite 5 sucked
something
on
else.
foot.
Okay. I mean, it's ridiculous.
That's why I
thought,
can't. That's
but-
why I can't
Like
imagine.
I don't take it off like, oh, these are uncomfortable. Ultra Boosts are.
I take it
comfortable.
off
I don't
because
care
I'm
about
like,
that.
this sucks. This looking at this makes me fucking.
I
hate
put
it.
an infrared 6 on. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Take that garbage down, put it right back in the box, and go throw it.
Okay.
up.
infrared
Okay, well, at
6
least
looks
you
good
made
on.
an equivalent comment then, because you can't sit here and say like that right there. You put on a July 5, and then you were like, "Oh, this sucks," and then you put
If
that on.
you
But I didn't
put-
say that.
You know what I
I
mean?
didn't say that. But I didn't say that. I said I put
you-
an NMD
and then
Ultra
you
Boost on.
exactly boost.
If you
Not
put,
because it has boost, because it looks better on feet.
There's
if you
two
put,
reasons then.
The only reason why
if you put a Nike Tech Pan on and throw this on,
You wouldn't
look
buy
fine.
Boost if it didn't have Boost. That's
you
the
do.
point. Even if it looked that good, you wouldn't buy it.
yes, because the boost was the draw in for the shoe itself. Now boost is just boost. Now it's like air. Air's air.
Nah,
boost is boost.
nah.
No, boost is Adidas's air now. That's it. I don't care that now. Now when I buy an Adidas, it better have boost. When I buy a Nike, it better
Then
have
you're
air.
conflicting yourself.
I'm not conflicting myself. It's the same thing. It's now boost to me isn't the draw. It's the shoe model itself, and it.
You just said
thank
it
God
better
has
have
boost. You're right, because why would I buy an Adidas without boost? Why would I buy a Nike without air? Like it's just it's
I'm
insane.
sure you own plenty of.
We buy Nikes
that
without
don't have
air.
Which Nikes we got without air? Besides Cortez's. That's what I got.
Lunar Longs?
Well, fine. Don't Lunalons even have air in it?
No.
Roshi's
Zoom?
Yeah, you're right.
Pick something.
But I'm not
Zooms?
buying any of those anymore. I'm not.
that's
Why?
Zoom Air. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Zoom Air.
This is the regular Zoom with no air.
But I'm not. But like, why would I buy
Zoom.
Like a
Why
Zoom
would
MVP.
Why would I go? Would you just buy the Inticas, whatever?
Yeah, antiques. Yeah.
Inikis. Why would I go buy the regular Inikis? Like, I'm not gonna buy them. They got boost ones now.
But I understand that's the point I'm making is it's another incentive to buy that shoe. That's the point I'm making.
Not anymore. Not to me. It's just.
You just said you wouldn't buy the regular one. So there's a difference.
shit.
If someone gave you
But we just
if someone
talked-
gave you a
but
Nike regular for
no.
110 and a Nike Boost for 120, you're buying the other one for $10 more.
Because I'm gonna buy the absolute best one.
Exactly.
But we just had a talk in the car where I said I want the Adidas EQT boost, and I said, but I think I might just buy the regular ones because I think the other ones look better. Fact.
Yes, you did say that, except that shoe is already comfortable the way it is. I mean, that's
It's not. I'm more comfortable than the one with boost.
well, I've never put the one with Boost on. I don't think you.
We
have either,
know
so.
it has boost. It's more comfortable in it. That's it. The other one's not equivalent or even halfway near anything with boost. That much boost.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's the same thing. I'm not gonna buy the one without boost. I'm not gonna buy the one without the Vapor Air Max come out for Nike. Ping. All right, June 1st and to December. Facts. All right,
They're probably gonna suck.
but I'm still gonna cop it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. Someone said they're so match boost. That's what they said.
Okay. Well, you
Why
need to
is that
stop, you need to
insane?
stop talking to whoever
They
that is.
they possibly could. They said it matches boost. They said that's the answer to boost.
You don't even believe me that these right here are close.
Those suck.
I never said those aren't comfortable. I never said that.
George just showed us a shitty
I'm just not buying it. That's
I
it.
mean, I'm not telling you to buy. I mean, buy
No,
what
you
want.
were like, you need these.
You just,
yes, because you
said
can
that.
get them for like $60.
Yeah, but I value.
And
my
I didn't say you. I just said
$60
like.
more.
I just said like
Those
try them on.
Air
I didn't say
Max-
you need to buy them. I
No,
said
you said
try
I
them.
need those and Air Max Flyknit 90s, whatever ones, whatever you guys got. You need these.
I'll tell you what made me value my $60 was listing shit on eBay. Like,
I mean, did this happen yesterday? Because
you can't say something you just learned yesterday.
I just learned it.
Bro.
because you
You
literally
don't
come in
value
with
anything
cops for
like
$50,
that.
$60
No,
for
you
no
don't.
reason.
I do know.
Because we'll say you'll be like, oh, yeah, just cut to those. How much you coming for? $50. Okay. But you didn't need it.
But I value it now.
value my $50.
Now I do. After yesterday, Epiphany.
Yeah.
All right, we'll ask you next week.
All right. Honorable mentions. I added some as I'm scrolling through my Instagram. Asics GT2s sandals because I'm white. New Balance 998, New Balance 997s.
Wait,
yes,
wait.
Mandals,
Just sandals?
Like flip-flops.
Tiva straps.
What else you got?
Top 10.
Rainbows.
Bottom 5.
Rainbows are dope.
Asics
Yes. 89
Gel
flip-flops
Light
between 82 and 89.
3.
What?
They didn't even
Number
exist
10.
back then.
Asics Gel Light 3.
Okay.
Number 9. Jordan 11 Low. I'm going to throw that one in there. It looks good
11
with
lows
shorts.
are like shoes you like argue with your baby mama with outside or something.
Number 8.
And jean shorts that go down to your calf.
Super Sleeper. The Nike Zoom Revis.
Heck no.
That's a great summer shoe. That's a great shoe to wear with shorts.
It's a great shoe. A summer shoe.
Which one? I mean, there's only a couple of them you're going to wear in the summer, though.
Then you gotta have cruise on it then.
You can't wear that with shorts. I mean, you can, but
It's almost a Revis.
all right. We'll split it. Let's split.
Dear God.
Like
What else
Zoom
you
Revis
got?
Cruise
What else
trainers.
you got?
Number 7, NMD. Number 6, Air Max 90. Either the Flyknit or the regular. Both. That Flyknit one is fire. That Flyknit Air Max 90 might be better than the Flyknit Air Max 190.
Comes out
Or Air Max
tomorrow.
1. Sorry.
It's not better than the Hyperfuse,
Yes, it is.
which I have 2 pairs.
No,
mean-
no. You don't anymore because you lost one.
No, I have 2 pairs. I found one.
No.
Wait. What? So you had 3?
I had 2.
You had 3.
You
Air
you
Max
lost one
90
for.
infrared.
I lost
Hyperuse?
one during a Super Bowl bet, and
So
I
now
had
you-
another. I thought I had 0. Found
So
one.
now you have 1.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wait.
what he's saying.
No, he thought I had 0 because I thought I only had 1.
Oh,
Traded it, size 10.
I thought he was saying you
A
still had 1.
Hyperuse Air Max 90 infrared? You had 2 of them.
I had no idea.
So you traded a non-DS one?
I did. I traded a 1
and you found a DS?
one. Facts.
Dang! Hope that person ain't listening. They're about to repo you.
Debatable.
Continue.
The red. You want to tell you a shoe that went down in value? The Reds.
Independence
You get
Days?
those for cheap now. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, you
I give you $60.
Okay.
Let me know. PayPal ready.
I want the navy blue ones. Are you done with your list?
I mean, bottom 6.
Oh.
We're not going all the way, right? Pause.
Yeah, go ahead. George, you going?
Yeah. So obviously, my list is different.
Yeah, always.
Because it has to be different, apparently, according to Simple.
Yes, always. Everything has to be argumentative.
Well, the reason is because I thought the list was originally what's coming out this summer or what you're anticipating for this summer.
Because you don't understand.
Simple. You didn't even know what
English
the list
literature.
was, and you picked it. All right, so let's relax.
I guessed after my 4th time.
Okay, well, how many more?
I fucking wanted cereal.
Oh, top 10 cereals?
Yeah, we'll do that eventually.
But you know what's funny? You didn't even say that when you were putting the
that
list
wasn't
out.
even in the original
When you
conversation.
said- when
It
you
wasn't even.
asked,
That's why I was like, what?
You said, what's the list? And you said cereal? So what the heck is he talking about? He never even threw that out.
I thought I said that.
No.
No. You said.
You said Kobe's and Summer.
Yeah.
And George said NBA
and
trades.
something else.
Or team
Trades of all time.
Protein trades.
Yeah, like top. We should probably do that one. Like just
Cereal?
craziest trades of all time in sports in general.
Okay.
Like obviously, Herschel Walker, Cowboys, Vikings would have to be in there because Vikings basically.
Are there enough?
Or the one of them traded the whole franchise for that guy. Ricky
yes.
Williams
There's
would have to be in there.
Ricky Williams has to be in there. Yeah, absolutely.
But anyways, RG3 had to be in there. But anyways,
RG3 to the Browns?
okay. Anyways, so anyway, like I said, my list is much better than these two guys' list because
no
it's
idea what I have on my
specific
list.
shoes.
Because all you do differently.
Yeah, but he just did models, so mine's more interesting.
Differently.
Because mine is based on statistics.
Honorable mentions, facts, statistical perception.
That might be the first time I heard you say facts.
Yeah, because I changed it to factual. I like being different.
He chose to say it now.
I like being different. That's why I say factual. All right. So honorable mention is just the whole consortium sneaker exchange thing. I'm just interested to see what else comes out because
What the heck is that?
those pictures don't like that. The Kith Naked thing, the two stores
those
combining.
suck.
No, not that shoe.
Oh.
There's two stores
ones aren't
combining to make a shoe. And then we don't know what the rest of them are. Like there was the one with SNS and Social Status, and then there's this one, and then the first one was Undefeated and Colette, I think. But neither one of those shoes was Adidas. I mean Boost. Anyways, I'm just interested to see what the consortium sneakers change is going to be for the rest of the year because those pictures don't come out super in advance. Number 10, Air Max Flyknit Infrared, the one that comes out. Air Max 90 Flyknit Infrared, the one that comes out tomorrow.
Are you copying?
Great shoe for the summer. I don't know. I told you I'm gonna
If
have
I
to put
do,
my,
I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna
talk
have to
to
put my
somebody.
wallet
I'm gonna
away.
have to talk to somebody else.
I should, but I have those Hyperfuse.
There's
So
so
it's
many
like-
different versions of infrareds.
Yeah. Number 9, the Just Don Jordan 2 Pink. I think that's.
You think
gonna
that's
be,
a summer shoe?
I mean, it's pink. That's
What does that
completely
have to do
for
with
this
the summer.
summer colors are light
That shoe
colors
is for
that.
girl baby showers and newborn baby.
I
girls.
didn't say I'm buying it. I say it's anticipated for
Which
the
one?
summer. The Just
Oh,
Don 2
you're doing
Pink that's coming out.
I would buy those.
I thought you were
Look.
doing what you would wear.
I would buy just on 2 Pinks.
Of course,
I mean, I
would
wouldn't
too.
wear them with shorts.
You just said they're for girl baby showers, and then you said you'd buy them.
yeah, but
which
he's
one is
going
it?
to one.
No,
I'm
apparently
not
he
wearing
can't go
them.
to one. He said he's not invited.
Wait a minute. I'm saying, are you
didn't get invited
doing
to a
what
baby
you
shower?
would wear?
I mean that's really the only shoe that I wouldn't wear on here. I mean I might wear it. I don't know. I probably should put it number 10. But that's
You would never wear that. You didn't want to wear.
well, that's because the pack was too expensive. If it was 300 or 280 or something, I would wear it. I would have worn that beach one, even though it's gigantic for a size 12 person. I didn't want to pay $650 and be like, oh, I have to keep this because it's $650. No, I wanted to get rid of it. Number 8, the Iniki Boost. Pick a color. I like the red one the best for the summer, but gray works. And I mean, probably not navy as much, but the girl colorways are definitely for the summer because one of them is like light gray or stone and teal. Number 7, Air Max 1 OG White Sport Red. So basically the OG Air Max 1. And then number 6, the Cream 3.0 Ultra Boost.
There's a cream 3.0.
There's a Cream 3.0 Ultra Boost.
It's simple. We've talked about this, you and I, about 7 times.
Have we?
What does it look like?
Tan? Is it tan?
I mean, it might be tan-ish, but I think it's cream. They call it the cream one because there's like 3 different colors. One is greenish brown, one is in the middle, and then one's like
3.0 Ultra Boost just do nothing for me. I just can't get in. Now the ones you sent today,
Like the ones
what
you
was
have,
that?
you don't like?
4.0.
I don't have any 3.0s.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you said
Oh,
cream Ultra Boost
3.0s.
don't do anything for you.
Those are 4.0s.
4.0s, yeah, that's the
those
next
are
one.
kind of tight. All right.
Nah, if you see the other
no.
picture, you'll be like,
Oreo 4.0, Oreo 3.0s or might be the best Ultra Boost ever made.
nah.
Oh, no,
the ones
they
they
might
call
be.
zebras or whatever. Nah, those.
ones that
Oh, what, you
look
mean the
like
ones that like
turtle
nobody
doves.
wanted?
no,
everybody
no, they
wants
sold
them.
out, but
Yeah.
they don't. But they, I
They're
mean,
like
they don't
turtle
go
doves.
for a lot.
The one that had the like laces. I think the laces
That's
were
a
whack.
stretch.
They
There's
look
a
like
lot
turtle
of
doves.
Ultra Boost that. No, I'm saying you calling it the best is a stretch. There's a lot of Ultra Boost that's better than those.
Which one? Maybe Navy 1.0s.
Kith,
True.
Cream 1.0.
What Kith? Your mids?
Yeah,
That doesn't count because it's not a real Ultra Boost.
Yeah, it's not a.
it's an Ultra.
I mean, it's an Ultra Boost.
It's an Ultra, but like
What? You guys are dumb and gay. All right, go ahead. Yes, it's
not
called
really Ultra Boost.
it's called Adidas times Kith Ultra Boost. But thank you for your opinion. I appreciate it.
Zing. I think they're talking about the actual boost. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care enough. Honorable mentions. I got that boost, EQT Adidas, whatever it's called. I don't know what it is. And that's it. Number 10, just uncaged Ultra Boost. I don't care 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. I don't care what it is. I think that's a perfect summer sneaker for shorts. Number 9, that Aniki Boost that dropped today or yesterday or whenever.
F you.
Those are fire. Number 8, King Push. King Push.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That's a
That's
good
a
one.
great summer shoe. The model
'Cause
itself,
it's
it doesn't
light
even
gray, too.
necessarily have to be the King Push ones. Those all white ones that came out a little while ago.
Yeah,
too.
but those are different though. I mean,
it doesn't have like reptile print and all that.
yeah, but
it's-
even I don't even think there's. I think there's differences other than that as well.
well, I think how the 3 stripes come out of the side is something different. There's something a little different about
Yeah,
it.
it looks
But
different.
I think that model is dope for the summertime. Number 7, I just got Jordan 1's highs.
Can't believe
doesn't
I
matter.
forgot that.
A Jordan 1 is an all year sneaker.
You wear
All
Jordan
year
1s
long.
with shorts? Highs?
No
With shorts?
But I don't base summer off shorts. That's not
Oh,
what
that's
I'm basing
kinda
it
what I
off.
was
Dang, did Reebok actually come out with something that's half decent?
Number 6.
Flea box?
Number 6.
Yes.
Air Max 90
What's up?
Hyperfuse. Number 6, Air Max 90 Hyperfuse. One of the greatest Nike Air Max of all time to me.
I mean, why did you say Jesus Christ like that shoe's terrible or something? It's a Reebok. I mean, they're trying to get into the next. They're trying to get into this generation instead of making stuff
Boost.
that was for,
Let me see.
as opposed to like a Shaq
This
shoe
is
that
a
weighs
Reebok
27 pounds.
Zoku Runner Ultra Knit. I mean,
They're owned by
they're
Adidas.
literally
so
late. I mean, they got one that's a Yeezy all red, one that's a Jordan Cement color, and one that's a Victor Cruz color.
You're actually the Reebok fan. You should like that.
If it doesn't have DMX in it, they can miss me with that.
Okay. You just said you don't care about Boost, so what's the difference?
And you just
Well,
said you
because I
had
got
40
Iversons, I got
DMXs.
Shaqs, I got workouts, I got workouts, Shaqs, Reebok. I got all kind of Reeboks. Kamikazes.
I mean, I'm not buying any. I'm not buying any Reeboks, but those are
Sean
probably
Kim Kamikazes.
Yeah, those
one
are
of the
trash.
worst
shoes
shoes.
ever.
OG colorway, not that,
So that's on your list.
Yes.
not those Alamo domes. What's your top 5?
Bad buy.
Top 5.
Woo! Sean Kim Kamikaze.
Number 5.
Woo!
Suck.
Ultra Boost. Number 4.
Ultra Boost is number 5. Good lord, what's the top
Vans.
4? What, like an era or what?
I don't even got Ultra
Just
Boost on
any
my-
Vans?
Any
He
of
just
those-
felt like every
Vans.
van.
Every van.
I can't disagree.
Number 3.
You can't wear skate highs in the summertime. I mean, you wear pants at night, I guess, but
Number 3.
in Phoenix, this is Phoenix summer we
is
talking
Phoenix
about, all right? This
You
ain't
said
like-
Jordan 1 highs. I can say Vans.
This ain't San Diego summer. No, he said Jordan 1 lows.
I said highs.
He said highs.
Oh, God.
You
I'm
can wear
done with
Jordan
you.
1 highs in the summer. Jordan 1 highs are all year
All right,
sneakers.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with that conversation.
How
talking
was
about
a Jordan
shorts.
1 high? I'm not talking about shorts.
You wear pants in the summer?
You-
Not to work?
George, do I wear
If
pants
you-
in the
okay,
summer?
Yes, but the
Facts. You've
but
never seen me.
but this is
in
the
a-
thing.
and it's rare.
I understand.
Rarely.
I understand. This is an
wearing shorts right
This is
now.
an opinion.
Rare.
This is an individual opinion of your list. But when you talk about summer shoes, people think specifically of certain things like light colors. When people like for instance, on Twitter, you see people from New York specifically. Oh, it's a summer shoe. They're always talking about something that's like all white, and that's a low top sneaker. I mean, I don't see like Royal Ones and think, oh, that's a summer shoe.
A lot of people in New York are like 1 year behind.
Timberlands.
There's like half of New
That's
York.
a winter shoe.
Timberland lows.
That's their winter
Timberland
shoe.
lows.
Air Force One all white low is their summer shoe, and that's their winter
half
shoe.
of New York is like a year ahead of the rest of the country, and half of New York is still a year behind the rest of the country.
I understand
and
that.
Half
What
of
I'm
New York
saying
is like 2
is
years behind the rest of New York.
perception of when you tell people you're making a summer shoe list, they're not thinking you're going to put Jordan 1 High on there. Like Royal 1 is not a summer shoe.
But are you trying to tell me that a Jordan 1 High?
No, you can wear it whenever
year-round?
you want. Yeah, absolutely. But when you say we're making a summer shoe list,
I would never wear.
no one would ever think that you're going to put that on there.
I would never wear Jordan 6 in the summer. Never. Jeans, never.
I mean, you never wear Jordan 6 anyways.
It's argumentative.
All right, what's the next symbol?
Number 2, Flyknit Racers.
Yep. Facts.
Or sorry, number 3. Number 3, Flyknit Racers.
Wait, I thought you guys didn't like them. All right.
Number
love
2.
them.
If you get them for free.
Not for 150.
Number 2, Air Max 1.
Just any Air Max 1?
Yeah, it's one of the Air Max 1 is
right.
one of the best looking shoes to wear with shorts.
Air Max
period.
1 out of all the OGs is the best Air Max of all time.
Yeah, Flyknit.
No. I'm talking about
Flyknit
if you
or
just strictly,
regular?
No. Strictly leather original.
No,
when they
Flyknit.
first dropped.
No, Flyknit.
When they first dropped, the Air Max 1 model is the greatest Air Max of all time. Period.
No, Flyknit. All right.
Flyknit's hurt the back of my foot after an hour.
Ooh, I don't know about that. You need to get a size up.
The greatest
Mine
OG Air
Mine
Max
are, comfortable, super comfortable.
sneaker is Air Max 1s.
Yes.
Flyknits.
No.
And number 1, the greatest summer sneaker of all time to me, Air Jordan 1 Low.
Debatable.
Me, you.
It's you.
Number 5, Air Max 1 OG White Sport Royal. So basically the white and blue Air Max 1 OG that's coming out in 2 weeks that we talked about earlier, right?
That's all you had
2
to
weeks.
say.
Number 4, Stan Smith OG Boost. Very excited for that shoe. Number 3, again, this is shoes that came out specifically this summer
Yes,
or
we know
year that
it's
I'm
different.
anticipated. Number 3,
You don't even got a Stan Smith. And you went and bought a Boost. You got to have a Stan Smith.
why do I have to have one now? I had
I
a million
said
of
so.
them. I had a million of them when I was younger. Why does it matter now?
Because it does. It's disrespectful.
I had a million Labors and a million Stan Smiths growing up. Just 'cause I don't have one right now doesn't mean anything.
I'll fight you, bro.
Well, we'll get it on.
Stan Smith wasn't even born. when we
Someone
were
can
growing
record
up.
it.
Stan Smith was
You guys definitely aren't going to like 2 and 3 because based on how you've been acting. So number 3, anticipating the Olive 350 V2. That's a great shoe for the summer. And then number 2, the Triple White 350 V2, another great summer shoe. And then number 1, the Air Max 1 Elephant Atmos.
Is it still Atmos, though? Or is it just they just...
I mean, I don't think they're calling it that, but I mean, that just so people know what it is.
I have no desire for it, but I'm
I
gonna buy
do
it.
need both.
no
Yeezy
desire
350s,
for it.
though.
That's kind of weird.
I'm just never been that huge on it. It's just not that spectacular. Like, it's dope.
For
I
you to
just-
love Air Max 1, there's a lot of Air Max 1s that are tight that you hate. You hate the Paddle one, too, for some reason. It's
No, I don't
it's
hate it. I
all
think it's
one color.
overrated. I don't hate it. I just like, it's no reason that shoe should be as
And
much
the,
money as
and
it
the Kid
is.
Robot one, you hated on
Oh, that
one,
one's
too.
awful.
Yeah, you
It's
for some
ugly.
reason you hate on the best
The colors
Air
on
Max
it are
1s of all
ugly.
time.
What are you talking about? It's like beige, pink, and black. Like,
How is that color ugly when Kanye made that popular for everything?
Nah, it looked different. Those
They
suck.
literally had Yeezy colors before Yeezy did.
Those suck. Number 5. Air Max 1 OGs. Blue, red, whatever.
Pick one.
It's
Pick one.
Put one on
George
your foot.
voice. Pick one.
Number 4, Racers. Racers are one of
Greatest.
the greatest Nikes. Very too much money. They should be $67.
I
are
can't
the
respect a shoe if you're saying it's overpriced because Ultra Boost is
Number
180,
3,
but I'm paying 180 gladly.
Number 3, a Stan Smith. Whether it has boost or not.
But you laugh when I said it.
Just the Stan Smith.
Because you hate them.
No,
Until
I
Boost.
don't. What are you talking about?
You verbally have said
boosted
you
it, you
hate
know
it.
No, I did not. You literally said the conversation that we had about that was before the conversation. Like you're talking about 4 or 5 years ago. You want me to remember
I'm talking
something about
not that far back. You said you hated Stan Smiths.
No, I've never.
Trash.
I've never.
They're just trash.
I've never in my life said I hated Stan Smith. Ever.
Number 2.
I said I liked Lavers better, and that is a
Numero
factual
dos.
statement.
Number 2, Jordan 1 lows.
Okay, respectable.
Number 1, Van, old schools. Facts.
Okay.
Yeah, olive greens.
I mean, they don't
Stussy.
gotta just be olive green. I don't even know if I would consider an olive green a summer shoe. If you're gonna base it off colors.
You're absolutely right.
White. Damn, Daniel.
Nah, I wouldn't say white. I would say like
All white Vans.
cream or
Touched by
stone,
angel people. What?
like cream color or off white or stone color for
Man, call them joints light gray. Calling them joints stone.
Stone washed.
Yes, thank you.
I like them tombstone.
It's
like
not me
them to
who
be-
called it that. It's the sneaker manufacturer. You call them and complain. You send your email complaining to Vans and Nike. You let me know.
Crayon colors. I like macaroni and cheese colored Vans.
Maze. Is there anything else?
I need some food. That's a sneak diss.